This is way too early for this shit. What are we doing, Xbox? Like, way too early. Everyone's asleep, dude.
Every August for 15 years, Cologne, Germany has hosted the world's definitive celebration of gaming. From stunning opening night live reveals and gameplay breakdowns to the biggest news from the industry's best, join hundreds of thousands of fans on the ground and millions of gamers worldwide for the ultimate games convention. Welcome to Xbox at Gamescom.
I usually like never watch these because like, yeah, it's Xbox, and then yeah, it's like way too early. I don't know if they like show off any cool shit.
A war to end all wars.
But I woke up early today, so I said fuck it. I said fuck it.
Roland, Lord Wolfwater, there is no saving me.
There's like so many fucking games that look like this.
You're damned right it will. I'll restore this kingdom to its rightful glory.
I care only that you and the legacy of House Wolford are safe and secure.
As long as I keep walking,
Safe
there
and
will
secure.
always be hope.
You are responsible for more than just your own life now.
This battle is but the first step on the path Lord Serenoa has laid before us. Let us take this first step together and
Is that
Nothing.
that's Steve Bloom?
You are free of
Blum? Bum?
Now behold my power.
To victory!
Not another step.
A battle to prove which of us is more fit to rule Norzelia. A new future is before us. But first, we must carve our way through to it.
Triangle strategy.
Hello Xbox fans and welcome to Gamescom. You just saw a trailer for Triangle Strategy from Square Enix, which you can actually play today. And that is just the tip of the iceberg because this is a huge year for Gamescom. We've got tons of great reveals, in-depth interviews, and first look gameplay presentations. I'm Benny from the Xbox On team, and we're gonna make sure that you're getting wall-to-wall coverage all event long so you don't miss out.
Why are we
on a
outside?
single thing. But first, let's head inside and catch up on all those big reveals from opening night live.
Thanks so much, Benny. Charlie and Bex here, and I am thrilled to be in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2025, holding down the Xbox booth at the biggest.
Oh,
gaming
this is at
convention in the
Germany?
world. There is a ton of amazing stuff packed in the next 2 days, and we finally get to see gameplay for some of the year's most anticipated titles and catch a glimpse of gaming's future in the form of fresh reveals and some surprise drops.
I mean, just today, Charlie, we've got a full demo.
There is 25 holding down the Xbox booth at the biggest gaming convention in the world. There is a ton of Charlie and Bex here, and I am thrilled to be in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 20.
What the hell?
And that's just some of the stuff I was allowed to tease after I signed like 5,000 NDAs. But first,
That's why it's so early.
On with the ROG Xbox Ally and the Ally X, the very first Xbox handhelds, and explore the wide world of Xbox Play Anywhere.
Now, Xbox Play Anywhere, you can buy a game once, Bex, and access it across PC and Xbox consoles, including the Xbox Ally and Ally X.
Okay, I already
Even better,
regret
your progress travels with you, so you
watching
can bring all
this.
your saves, your add-ons, your friends, and all those delicious achievements along. So whether you're in line on the convention floor waiting to play your favorite game, posted up here at the Xbox booth with your beloved Xbox On team, visiting our battle-ready neighbors at a very impressive Call of Duty Black Ops 7 booth.
Hey, I read that this is gonna have a
Warcraft
co-op
team
campaign,
over on the World of Warcraft Midnight booth, hanging with Asus at
which
the
is
ROG Ally
interesting.
Warrior in Hall 8, or looking at the latest tech offerings from Samsung this year at Gamescom. Anywhere kind of truly is the best place to play. But right now, what we're going to do, Bex, is quickly recap what Xbox revealed last night at the opening night live celebrations. Are you ready?
Let's get into
Let's do
it.
it.
I mean, we got a brand new and very charming Companions trailer for the Outer Worlds 2 that revealed 6 new friends to travel the stars and zap things with.
Zap it zap! The Dynasties of the East expansion for Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition also got announced, and they also revealed a release date, so you can start organising your troops on November 4th.
Mark it. We also found out about the massive new Indiana
We
Jones
found
and
out.
the Great Circle expansion, continuing Indy's investigation of the Ancient Order of Giants. Ancient Rome's biggest secret awakens September 4th.
Excited for that one. After decades of supporting the Hayabusa,
Is this like a pre-show?
Plan is finally taking center stage in Ninja Gaiden 4, which
Yeah, I
we saw
waited like
an
30
awesome
minutes.
new trailer for as well. And according to Team Ninja Bag, something got this. They have a secret ulterior motive that will really shape
Yeah, it has
the
to be.
story when it drops on October 21st.
How very sneaky. As anticipated, we got
As
a
a chat
truly
looking.
immersive look at Call of Duty Black Ops 7, releasing November 14th.
Yes.
The
When
new game
does it
got
start?
environments, a campaign that supports 4-player co-op, zombies, Dead Ops Arcade, and even a new mode called Endgame to keep your squad busy for years to come. Really impressive stuff, that.
So good. We also saw Blizzard storm through with the gorgeous and never before seen cinematic intro for the World of Warcraft Midnight. The ancient home of the Blood Elves is under threat, and they'll need to tap into the power of the sacred Sunwell to keep those shadows at bay in 2026.
Plus, today we'll have even deeper looks at titles that were shown at Opening Night Live, like Keeper, Dying Light the Beast, and Lego Voyagers.
I'm
And
interested in
a few
Dying
hours,
Light.
this very broadcast will play host to a
That's about it.
special edition of the official Call of Duty podcast. But to get the party started,
Damn.
here comes all the latest details on the Xbox Ally, which has been so hotly anticipated ever since it was announced at the Xbox Games Showcase.
The vision around Xbox has really transformed over the years of people playing on multiple devices, people playing anywhere.
We know what players want. They want to game on their own terms.
This was a #1 request from our fans. We're working in close partnership with Asus on a brand new handheld
called the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
The best game library.
That shit looks so annoying to lug around.
It feels like we're finally hitting an inflection point now where I'm able to take the game that I'm playing on my beefy home PC gaming rig and take it with me on a portable device.
The big question a lot of players have is how are PC games going to play on a handheld form factor? The games are largely going to play like they do on PC.
The Xbox Ally targets 720p, while the Xbox Ally X targets 1080p. Most titles will perform between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second, but certain games have the potential to hit up to 120 frames per second. As frame rates rise and fall, variable refresh rate, or VRR, will deliver a consistent and fluid visual experience. Players can further fine-tune a variety of device settings in the command center, from optimizing battery life to remapping buttons.
The Asus Armory Crate has 3 distinctive settings that are really great. There's the silent mode, for these dark gaming sessions you will have. There is a performance mode, so your battery life is optimized. And then, of course, for the
Yeah, you
top
locked in.
performance factor, you would use turbo mode.
When we talk about optimizing for handheld, it's less about stripping games down and more about ensuring playing the game on a handheld is as easy and effortless as possible. Games that run at 30 frames per second or above will get a should perform well on this device tag. Games that hit 60 frames per second or above will carry a should perform great on this device tag. Games that haven't been tested yet will have a performance check not available yet label. As more games are tested, updated, and optimized for handheld, these labels will evolve over time.
This is about giving players
No one playing this shit in the park, dude.
So one example is making sure that it's going to work seamlessly with a controller. Are all menus and prompts working as intended? And are those UI elements properly sized for the smaller screen? Another example of an essential compatibility feature is having a gamepad keyboard. If a game passes all these checks, they're considered handheld optimized and will be labeled as such. On the Xbox home screen, you'll find a new handheld optimized channel that will curate these titles for players.
We test on the Ally all the time as we're building Roblox. For a player, that means more immersion, better graphics, smoother animation. You get to play games the way they were built.
If you're playing Doom the Dark Ages on the PC or the console, you expect an ultra-responsive, fast action FPS experience.
On your Xbox Ally, Doom the Dark Ages will be every bit as fast and responsive as you'd expect.
One of the awesome things about PC is that there are so many places to get your games.
We think about having this unified game
Get me games.
and how it can bring your entire game collection together.
Any recently downloaded and played games from other PC game stores, from Battle.net, the Epic Game Store, Ubisoft, Steam, GOG, or EA, the Xbox app automatically finds them and will show them in your game library. And right on the Xbox home screen, under Most Recently Played.
My most recently used game should be something that sticks with me everywhere I go, creating a unified user experience.
You're going to see games you've played on Xbox. If it's a PC native game, you're going to be able to play it right there. If it's a console-only game, you're going to be able to stream it from the cloud. If you're down in your basement and you want to stream direct from your console that you've got upstairs, you're going to be able to do it.
I'm able to continue to experience the worlds and characters that I love anywhere that I want to play. This is going to be awesome. Now we literally have a device that could go with you everywhere.
Literally. I mean, I guess if it performs better than a Steam Deck, I guess that's cool.
Brianna from Xbox and Gabe from our friends at Asus, who are going to tell us a whole lot more about the ROG Xbox Ally and
God damn, when does it actually start? Is this it?
handhelds, giving Xbox fans the freedom to play anywhere. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Cologne, guys. How you doing?
Thank you for having us. It's been busy getting everything ready, but we're super excited to be here.
Well, I gotta say, it's incredibly distracting having the Ally X in front of me. I want to just grab it and have a go, but why don't you tell us, why is Xbox making it happen?
Only 1,000?
Handheld gaming felt like a really natural.
What did they say it was $1,000?
Being able to break out of the living room and play anywhere is so central to our vision of putting players.
Distracting.
No shot.
We literally have a device that could go with.
Hey there everyone, I'm Henry, and today I'm joined by Dom and Brianna from Xbox and Gabe from our friends at Asus, who are going to tell us a whole lot more about the ROG Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X, which are the very first in here, and welcome to Cologne.
To be here.
I don't think they said the price.
The Xbox Ally really brings
Where's that
together
number coming from?
Power of Xbox with the full freedom of Windows. That means that you can play your PC games natively from across storefronts. You can play your Xbox Play Anywhere games natively, and you can stream your console games as well. And really, this is just the beginning. Like, we have such a huge roadmap of improvements that we're going to continue building, continue delivering for our players. We're always listening to feedback, but I'm really excited for this first step.
As a device, it's got a really quite unique look about it. Gabe, can you tell us a bit about the hardware design of the Ally?
Absolutely. The design of the ROG Xbox Ally features natural ergonomics, comfort, and user familiarity. These solid grips familiar with that Xbox controller we all know and love. And so design starts with your hand, right? We think about our opposable thumbs and the really nimble fingertips that we have. These are the tools that we use to write, to pick things up, and definitely to play. And so when you think about the devices as they are in their current generation, it really rests into your palm, and you're using your palm to pick up these devices. And with the ROG Xbox Ally series devices, it rests into your fingers and then into your palms, and then allows you to curve over, giving you the freedom to use that to play. On our wonderful new
Bro, it's not that deep. It's just a controller. It's not that deep, bro.
New Xbox controllers. It's not as simple, though, as just taking a controller and splitting it in half and putting a panel inside. Really, that would cause you to flare out. So there's a subtle detail of how you kind of want to have you fall in and be natural. And those contoured feels and this natural feeling really helps with the overall weight distribution. And that means comfort when you play long on these devices. And so with the Xbox Ally series, you're going to be able to play longer and play comfortably. And then with the ROG Xbox Ally X, you then have that impulse triggers, so that you're able to feel everything and be part of the game and immersive inside, and in terms of all of the things that you would be familiar with on your Xbox controller today.
Holy shit, this?
And so you'll get all those game sense.
This needs like a fucking...
It's so
like a countdown timer.
Very well optimized for gaming.
Like, this is like countdown timer content.
How has the Windows experience been optimized for gaming, which is primarily what we want to do with an Ally?
Yeah, absolutely.
This should have been like 30 minutes ago, dude.
Xbox and Windows. And so we really thought about like what makes playing on Xbox so unique, and how can we bring those elements together with what makes Windows 11 so great for PC gaming. And that really led to, from my perspective, 3 big features. The first one is the Xbox full screen experience. The Xbox full screen experience is extremely tailored for the handheld device, for controller navigation, and right from the moment you turn on the Xbox Ally or the Xbox Ally X, you launch directly into this Xbox full screen experience. But what's even more interesting about what's happening here is not just the experience itself, but what's not happening. So we've collaborated really deeply with Windows to defer a bunch of processes that aren't required for gaming. So that means your desktop, the taskbar, all of these things aren't loaded when you boot into the full screen experience, giving all that memory back to your games. The second feature is the aggregated library. So because this is Windows, we know that our players have catalogs of games that span across different storefronts. We want to bring your full library together in one place in the aggregated library so you can see all of your installed games from different storefronts. This makes it super easy to launch your games, kind of stay in that Xbox full screen experience for more of your experience, and just really experience the full value of the device. The third feature that we've really invested deeply in is the Play Anywhere feature. So Xbox Play Anywhere has been a program for a long time, but we've really been investing in it so deeply, and there's now over 1,000 games that support Xbox Play Anywhere. For your Xbox Play Anywhere games, you can bring your progress, your saves, your achievements from your Xbox console or your Windows PC to your Xbox Ally, just again making that really so seamless. And again, we have a huge roadmap of improvements we're working on together and with the Windows team. So it's really exciting, and I think there's going to be so much more to share, and we're always listening to feedback.
I'm just scrolling Twitter.
But these three features, to me, are what make the Xbox Ally so special.
So ergonomics, they're locked in. We've also got just a lightweight Windows primed and ready for gaming. Yeah. Gabe, tell us a bit about the horsepower behind it and the partnership you've got with AMD to really make games shine.
Absolutely. We're really pushing the boundaries of silicon with this device. Efficiency is the Xbox Ally superpower. These class of processors are tuned specifically for handhelds. I'm super excited to talk about what's in the Xbox Ally X. It hosts the Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme. We've taken the best performing processor on the market and added MPU. That means you're ready for new frontiers in local AI gaming while having
AI
the best
gaming
efficiency possible on these new amazing generational changes with the Z2 Extreme. For the normal Xbox Ally, we have the Z2A, the first time a handheld processor of this type has been productized for Windows. So that means amazing performance from 15 to 20 watts. Again, efficiency is the superpower. And so for that part, I would say we also can include AMD's Fluid Motion frames. AMD's Fluid Motion frames bring smoothness and additional frames to allow you to enjoy that wonderful gameplay that's available for thousands of games and only on Windows. Lastly, I would say we're going to bring the power of AI to our devices. So for both the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X, you'll be able to have Copilot for gaming, a game guide you can call from the Xbox menu that assists you while you play.
It's all super exciting. Brianna, I don't think we should keep anyone waiting any longer. Why don't we take a look at how the Xbox Ally X works? And I think we should get a camera in here as well so that people at home can definitely take a look. But show me how you turn on one of these things.
Yeah, so one thing that's great is there's a fingerprint reader on the power button. But as Dom mentioned, we made a lot of improvements in Windows to help add gamepad navigation across the device. So I can press A to dismiss the lock screen, and I can navigate all elements that I would expect to with a gamepad. One of the features I really love is that we've added gamepad indicators to the pin pad. So if you're familiar with them on console, you'll be able to enter your pin or have your own kind of combination that you would have to put in your password quickly. You can also use directional navigation, and we really want to give the flexibility to the players of how they want to get into their gaming session.
Cool.
So,
Sherry, nothing on Xbox.
That's your device. I'll get my own later, don't worry.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly put in a pin for this device, and you'll boot right into the Xbox app.
Cool. It's like a pre-show right now.
Yeah, this is that Xbox full screen experience that we've talked about. So it
I'm
puts
just
directly into this experience. It's really tailored for gamepad
doom scrolling on Twitter right now.
The handheld screen, and again, it doesn't even load those processes that aren't required for gaming. In some of our initial estimates, this shows an estimated 2 gigabytes of savings in memory, which can all go back to your games, which means faster startup times and less idle power draw.
Absolutely. I mean, that was super snappy just to get into that. Super cool. And I've got to say,
they've just been talking about this fucking Xbox Switch for the past 20 minutes.
On this device is a library button, so you can push that, and it'll take you right
What are the
to
comments
library.
looking like?
Dom mentioned about the aggregated library. You'll see these new indicators across the thing. So, hey, these are my games from the Game Pass entitlement. These are the ones installed from other storefronts. And
Halo and PS5.
People play a game in the library, they know what save they're doing it. You might be like me and you own the same game across multiple storefronts. Your save files are so important.
Guilty of that.
Yeah, and so you want to make sure.
Oh, they had to get out the mod. Xbox mod.
Jump back in where you expect.
Amazing. Can you launch up a game for us? I'm going to let you choose.
Yeah, so let's launch up Gears of War.
Good.
You can see that the bootloader that we have launches full screen.
Apparently this is $1,000 bucks, but I don't see where they have the price.
Top elements that Dom mentioned previously.
Very cool. Because there's something I use at home on my desktop, which is Game Bar. I use it to access my screenshots. I use it to access all of my friends lists, party chat.
Yeah.
We have a little look at that. How does that operate on the Ally?
Yeah. So one of the main differences between the original
Ain't no
Ally
way.
and
Yeah,
Xbox
dude.
Ally is now there's an Xbox button
That would be
on the
fucked up.
device. And so by pressing it, you quickly bring up Game Bar. And this is the optimized view that we shipped last year called Compact Mode. That takes that same widget model that we have before that's completely extensible. But
I'm kinda
it puts it in a more
curious.
streamlined, optimized form for these handheld devices. So it lets you quickly get access to device settings, and most importantly, Command Center.
Oh, they did reveal the prices.
So instead of having multiple overlays that you're juggling, it's all in one
Okay.
overlay, and it's all in Game Bar, and so you can get
There's a 720p version
features as well as the
for $550, and then the 1080p version is $900.
those kind of performance settings on the
My
fly.
God.
As a person who is already a multi-device user, it does instantly feel quite familiar as well. Like across my console or my PC, I'm kind of getting this very fluid and connected system. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So we could jump back into Gears of War, but we know this is a fully fledged Windows.
At that point, I'd honestly just rather buy a Switch too.
Yeah, so one of my favorite features is we've added a new custom task switching view. So by long pressing on the Xbox button, you'll get this new experience where you can quickly bumper between existing applications as well as go to the Windows desktop if you need to kind of tweak something that you can't do easily. And it really kind of makes it feel fast and fluid. And so if you're using Discord or getting a little hint and edge, you can quickly bumper between them and then go back to your game really smoothly.
So snappy. I absolutely love it. Dom, is there anything else you'd like to add as well to what we're seeing here?
Yeah, I mean, this is really our Xbox experience reimagined for handheld gaming, built in collaboration with Asus, Windows, Xbox, and allows you to have that full immersion and effortless play. But really, games are at the heart of what makes a great Xbox experience, and that's why we're developing a new program.
Just buy an Xbox. Just buy a freaking
And this will
Xbox,
help you
dude.
really easily understand what games play well on your device across things like text size, controller navigation, and so we're really excited to announce this program and work very closely with our developer partners on it as well to help you have the best possible gaming experience on your Xbox Ally.
That's so awesome. So all of that, and I hear that you've also brought a little video for us to check out. Should we just load that up now?
Let's do it.
This is going to be awesome.
Silk Song will be bundled with the ROG Ally.
Let's do this.
Original Ally feels more worth it than this, not gonna lie. I don't even remember the original Ally.
So now that you've seen what the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X can do, I bet you want to know when you can get your own one, huh? Well, Brianna, if
I'm good. Just start the show. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm excited to share that the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X will be available worldwide October 16th.
Oh, that's so soon. All
Yes.
right, well,
Wow.
you heard it here first. The Xbox Ally comes out on October 16th. Thank you for that, Brianna, and to all of our guests here as well for stopping by today. But coming up next, stick around for the latest on Rogue, Prince of Persia, and so much more as Xbox at Gamescom 2025 continues.
Yeah, this has to be the pre-show. They just don't say pre-show. You crying? You crying? I have to get stronger. Upgrade your prince. Gather new weapons and abilities. Meet new friends. Explore Persia. Die, but come back stronger. Nothing good going on. Cooked a lunchbox for mom and dad this morning. Nice. How you feeling these days? I'm chilling. Trying to get more motivated to edit.
You might think that the Rogue Prince of Persia is just
Before this, I was gathering clips.
Yes, we have plenty of deadly weapons, powerful abilities, and game-breaking builds, but what makes it different? I'm going to tell you. This is 2D parkour in full flow. You will run, vault, and somersault through the world, blending traversal and combat into one seamless movement. If you're looking for Prince of Persia DNA, then shine a black light on this. It'll light up like Times Square. And that wall run? That is the first of its kind in the 2D game. Every fight is a chance to move with style. You're not just swinging a sword, you're fighting with everything. Kick enemies into traps or into each other. Vault to dodge attacks.
Probably have a lot. Probably have like a lot to go through to make some cool shorts for people to do scroll through. Yeah.
This is acrobatic and environmental combat that rewards creativity and looks damn good doing it. The story holds more surprises. The prince must live the same day over and over, searching for a way to stop an
I think it'll definitely be easier to just like get a bunch of clips and like upload them on TikTok.
Family members and bringing them to the oasis outside of the time loop to unlock new biomes, items.
But I still like making like long form content.
From the depths of the mines to the top of the lighthouse, will you find the one path that will give you the chance to change the fate of Persia? And the soundtrack, woo! An unheard of combination of traditional Persian instruments fused with modern trap. It drives you forward. Every run has a rhythm. Every fight has a beat. And we guarantee you'll be listening to it when you're not.
But yeah, I need to develop a better
the Rogue Prince of Persia
workflow.
A unique combination of 2D wall running, environmental combat, a branching narrative, and a pulsating soundtrack. On top of all the usual
I'm gonna try to
ingredients. This is a roguelike
do that after next video, which will be Stalker video.
The Prince of Persia is going rogue, known for those smooth acrobatic wall runs and intense boss fights set against an inspired vibrant Persian-inspired landscape. It's clear why it's the most anticipated action platformer roguelite of the year. And here to tell us more from Evil Empire artistic director Dylan Erling,
Like the only guy. What the fuck?
Manager Matthew Houghton. Gentlemen, welcome. Now, from first thing, thanks so much for joining us. And
Man, is this gonna be the whole show?
What we saw in the back of that trailer, did I see what I think I saw?
I think so, yeah.
Are people, which one of you would like to reveal it if anyone missed it?
Basically, the game is out now on Game Pass right now. You can go play it as you want.
All right, amazing. And also, like, for those that don't know as well,
Dude, it's actually
this game
crazy
represents a classic franchise, and in the
how
past,
E3 fell off,
on
and now this is
games
what we
like
get.
Dead Cells,
It's actually so sad.
fantastic DLC, like Castlevania.
It's so fucking
How
sad.
has it been taking a beloved franchise like Prince of Persia and kind of bringing a new genre to the mix?
But it's kind of like, it's tough and great at the same time, because obviously like we've got a load of fans of the franchise in the team, like those people who played Sands of Time, even people who played like the original back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And so there's like a pressure to take this franchise into a different direction. But it's great because it actually gives us something like to really focus on. Like we knew we wanted acrobatic combat, we wanted a wall run, we wanted this like real Persian-inspired vibes.
I should have just kept getting clips, dude.
While integrating our like 2D action knowledge to make something which we think is unique.
Yeah, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And you've been having the game on early access recently, but for those that haven't been able to play early access, what can people expect when they hop on to Rogue Prince of Persia?
So yeah, basically you can expect 2D action roguelike with kind of acrobatic combat mixed with a wall run, which we think is unique in a 2D game. So basically you have a whole moveset on top of that. So you've got like a kick, a vault, a dive attack. So basically you're going to be flowing through traversal into combat and back again, and there's also like a branching narrative behind that as well.
Yeah, nice. And also, you've had early access for a bit now, and you've been asking for loads of feedback from players. What's been some of the ones that has like kind of been the most surprising or inspired bits of feedback that you've taken on board?
Well, we've gotten tons of feedback from players, especially from the guys we have on Discord. We have like a very supportive and dedicated community of players there, and it's almost day-to-day talking with them. It's like they are part of the team, so we just work with them
The
as
team?
if they were part of the development, you know. And so one guy, Opelit, he's making the wiki for the game.
Yeah.
It's super detailed, even more detailed than what we have in the studio, you know. These guys, they know the game by heart, and so it's so cool to work with them. And another one called Andrew is a super fan, and a good anecdote is that he had a baby during the production of the game.
Yeah.
And so we celebrated it. I did a sketch of the prince with the baby and everything.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, these guys are truly part of the team, and I want to thank them truly for this early access. It was great.
I think that's one of my favorite things these days as well, is how much the community can get involved in games now and like kind of give feedback and kind of work directly with the studios. It's not something we really had in the past.
Yeah, that's something truly unique, and like the instantaneity of it is awesome, because you can just ask a question, brainstorm an idea about like game design or whatever, and they would.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to be productive
It's so great.
Now, also,
while watching
one thing,
this.
a lot of fans have been
Hang
asking
on.
about the story of Rogue Prince of Persia and how it's going to evolve over time. Can you go a bit more into that?
Yeah, so basically the story, you basically start off and you've kind of accidentally triggered an invasion of Persia, and then you've kind of got to figure out a way by going into the city each day and trying to find clues, and then by finding the clues, you unlock biomes, and then maybe you have to like take an item and do something with it to then unlock something else, find a character who then tells you somewhere else you can go. So it's basically kind of like a puzzle in
I'm
real
gonna do
time
this.
as you go through each run to find the one true way to finally save Persia and rectify your mistake.
And like you said about clues, right? Something that we will expect, hidden elements in the game. Are there some of those for us to find?
Yeah, there's definitely hidden rooms where, you know, like you'll find characters and stuff. I'm trying to think of an actual example, but definitely where you find the Lale. That's kind of like hidden.
Actually, wait, let me start cutting together the video. Let me not gather close, but start cutting it together.
As well. And players being like, one of the most things as well, when you look at the game, first of all, the visuals. It is visually stunning, the comic book style, and like you've obviously massively
Whoops.
behind this. Could you go a bit more into what inspired you and how you kind of worked on the design of the game?
For sure. So we wanted the game to have a unique look, like something that would not have been made before. And so since it's a very 2D game, we wanted to embrace that aspect and have something very graphic with these patterns, the borders, and everything is. So it's inspired by the Persian miniatures, which are art from like back in the days in the ancient Persia, and this would be very graphical images painted by hand. And so we tried to incorporate some of these elements in the art direction of the game. And the other inspiration is the French comic books.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to have some of this in the game because in the art team we are big.
I need to remember how to
lovers.
freaking
And because
edit.
we wanted to be super like innovative, we used Moebius as a reference because nobody does that in the in the games. No, yeah, but he's a great artist, so he was one of the main reference.
And also, you mentioned Discord earlier as well. Have you like taken any fan-inspired feedback on some of the art that you've used in the game?
For sure. We had some fun contest on the Discord. And so, for example, we had a skin contest at some point, and player would like draw
It's gonna be in
whatever
order.
crazy type of prince costume, and so we had like a voting.
Oh
for
shit! I don't think
favorite
it's in
skins,
order. Fuck.
and I think 8 or 9 of them ended up in the game.
That's amazing.
So that's great.
That must be. I can already see though how much you kind of work with your community already, and if there's anyone else who wants to get involved, are they able to do that as well?
You mean the players?
Yeah, like the players can get involved to give feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Like in the game design, we changed tons of stuff. Like for instance, we had this medallion system, which in the beginning was maybe too complex, and so we worked with the community to make it simpler to understand, but also more fun to like right when you play, you understand how it works. So we iterated a lot of like game design. Yeah.
Yeah, along the game design as well, you did a major art revision for the game as well from when you started. You so much so you made a mini documentary about how that happened. How was that?
That was a long walk. So long story short, when we released in early access, we knew we were going with a bold and unique look, and we knew not everybody would love it. But we got a lot of feedback from players that did not like so much the art direction. So we tried to take that as a feedback, just as if it was gameplay.
Yeah.
Why not rework the art, you know? So we did a lot of polishing, and we changed some of the color. The prince was purple in the beginning.
So yeah, I
It's
have
not
all the
purple
clips
anymore.
for.
That's a long story. But yeah, we tried to.
What's the first one? Shadow of
make something
Chernobyl.
that player would like more, and so this was like big rework.
I think it's one of the first things anyone notices as soon as they see the game. It's so vibrant and colourful, and it's like so pretty to look at. Like you've done like an incredible job putting that together. What's like, have you got any personal favourite pieces that you worked on in the game?
0.01.
I mean, we tried to be as diverse as we could in the biomes that you are going through. So each biome has a very unique color palette. I think the final one, the Palace, the one that's going to be released in the 1.0, is the best one because it's the last one that we made, and we put a lot of love in this because it's the final objective of the game, and it's really nice, I think.
I think we've also, you talked about all the different biomes that are available. We've got to talk, how do you work on kind of making those beautiful backgrounds that you kind of interact with, and then the kind of the combat gameplay? Because it must be kind of difficult to manage.
That's a challenge for sure, because the gameplay is very fast-paced, and the traversal is challenging. So you have to be able to read everything very quickly.
Know that, like, the
so we
first
try
scene
to have
someone would
something
have
that is
would be, like,
very
a fix for this
simple,
crusty-ass shitty
yet tells a story. So whenever we can, we have rooms in the game that tell like environmental storytelling, but it's not during the combat phases. So it's a subtle balance between readable gameplay and background that tells a story. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So especially, is it like clear when there's like a hidden room or something like that that you can kind of smash some pots or kind of work your way through?
There is some of this, yeah, some secrets in the game.
Now, also we've got to talk about the color palette and lighting. They've been widely praised by players in early access, right? How did you approach making the game like digitally distinct from previous Prince of Persia games?
That's a tough question.
That's a hard question.
I mean, I talked about the inspirations already, so these two, like the Persian miniatures and the French comic book, we tried to combine that into a unique look that when you see it as a thumbnail, you instantly recognize it, and it's almost as if it was taken out of a picture book. I mean, that was the objective. And yeah, we tried to embrace the graphical aspect of it and be very stylized.
Yeah, shitty
it's like I see it any moment you look at it, it's like always bright and popping out.
Yeah.
It's like a thumbnail.
Very colourful, yeah.
Yeah. I've got to say though, for people who are hopping on for the
I
first
just cut
time,
that out.
I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but they're hopping on from, haven't played early access, and they're hopping on to Rogue Prince of Persia. What kind of experience can they expect to play?
So I trade,
it's challenging, it's beautiful, it's vibrant. There's a lot more depth to the game.
1500?
Yeah, I think expect it to be challenged, but it's once you get it in your hands and you can feel like doing a wall run and swinging off a pole and diving down an enemy. Like, it is super
So I
satisfying.
trade-
So just be
so
prepared
I
for like
trade-
acrobatic combat. Use all your moves, like we said in the
So
deep
I
dive trailer. Like,
trade, I'll
it's like
get, let's
playing a Jackie
see.
Chan movie. You're just like you're kicking someone, you're blocking something, and then you're
1500?
jumping around everywhere. Like,
bad.
just
Yeah,
be
okay.
prepared to have fun, I guess. Yeah, and just explore everywhere. But there's always something.
Explore. That's always the thing I fail in doing. I'm always like trying to speed run everything. Thing. But have you got any last things that you'd like people to keep an eye out for Rogue Prince of Persia?
I mean, go play the game now. It's out, so yeah, I mean,
go play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Have a great time.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing it. But guys, thanks so much for joining us, Matthew and Dylan. Really appreciate it. I look forward to hopping
I got
on.
the jellyfish.
And also a big thank you to the whole team at Ubisoft.
Oh my God.
Start sharpening your platforming skills and scimitars right now.
chill?
Remember, the Rogue Prince of
Where's
Persia
my
is
shotgun?
available today. And in case
No,
you're
not that.
buzzing for even more 2D fighting action,
Wait, I
here comes a
sold
trailer
all
that's
my
a little less
weapons.
reflex, a little more tactical. Then we're
shit.
back to check out all that's new in Grounded 2. Don't go anywhere. This is Xbox at Gamescom.
I didn't. Okay.
You asked for this.
Like, it didn't take from my equipped weapon. Oh, fuck.
This is but a squall before the storm at back. Prepare yourselves at once.
The jellyfish.
Time to prove myself.
Probably gonna cut out a lot of this.
Leave that to me.
You chill? You chill?
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
Chill?
Nothing can stop me. Let's finish him.
You chill? Where's my shotgun? No, not that. Wait, I sold all my weapons. Wait, oh shit.
On my honor.
Shit.
A good choice. This is advice.
Feel my wrath.
I didn't. Okay.
Embrace inevitable end. Judgment blade.
No, not that.
Bring sinners to account.
Wait, I sold all my weapons. Wait, oh shit. I sold all my weapons. Wait, I didn't. Okay. I thought that like it didn't take from my equipped weapon.
Fierce warrior.
Oh, I can't even.
Fought on the siege of Antioch,
Oh,
1097
fuck.
AD. Very tall. A giant.
Triple the price, right?
Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession. His
Oh, I
helmet.
can't even.
Well, I'll tell you what. I see the helmet. I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good? Oops.
Let me just get all these clips down before I start deciding what's worthy.
You're bringing me all this crap for.
It can't be that hard to find another weapon, right?
Yeah, no. This sucks. The set for this is too long and there's like no payoff at all.
Says Semper Vivus. Always living. Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
Oh. Whoa. Do you have a spirit Glock?
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, you just caught the trailers for Final Fantasy Tactics and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Order of Giants, which we'll
Oh,
be
did I
taking
delete
an
that?
even closer look at in a little bit of time. But now it's time to dive into a game that hits a little closer to home as we learn all about the big bosses, bigger biomes, and brand new big buggies coming to a park near you in Grounded 2. We've got
Oh.
Chris Parker
I was like, Big Boss? Are they showing off Delta?
Obsidian and Eidos.
I was about to lock in real quick.
Small teeny tiny parts. I mean, they say good things come in small packages, so thank you so much for helping me unwrap these presents today, guys. How are you today?
We're well. Thank you for having us here. We're very excited to be here to talk about the game.
Yeah, doing great. Super excited to be here.
I'm honestly so excited to gush all about the fun I've been having in Grounded 2 since it launched now a month ago into early access. So I've been having a blast, but how's the experience been for you two?
It's been an incredible experience. We're so blessed to have such an amazing community around Grounded 2. Everyone just reacted so well to the announcement and the fact that the game was coming to them so quickly. And seeing the game in players' hands now, everything that they're doing with it, all the fun they're having with buggies, all the fun they're having in the park, all the different builds that they're making and breaking, and all the great feedback we're getting. It's just getting us super excited and really focus on how we can make the best Grounded possible with our community.
I love that. Chris, have you been having a good time with it as well?
Yeah, I'm just so excited about how well it's been received, because you know, when you're making a game, you have this passion, you have this joy, you really want it to be something that the community is going to love, and they already love Grounded 1, right? There's so much passion there. And so until you get that into the players' hands and the community's hands, you just don't know exactly. You know, you can hope, but until they've actually sort of tasted that meal, you don't know how it's going to go. And so we went out there, people are super excited about it. They have tons of stuff to say and tons of great ideas, and we love that. And it's just been really exciting.
Amazing. Well, I've tasted it and I've really enjoyed it as well. We've been digging in a lot. It's been so much fun. And obviously you mentioned buggies, one of the big new additions in Grounded 2. And how has community feedback helped improve and expand that kind of area of the game for you guys?
That's a really good question. For us, the buggies were such an important feature to bring to life because it was the #1 requested feature from Grounded 1. And so it was a big reason why we wanted to do a sequel in the first place, because we knew to do the buggies properly, we'd have to build the whole world from the ground up to support them and to really make them shine.
Wow, okay.
And so for us, it was a question of the balance of how much of this feature do we want to develop and solidify to make it a full experience and to really show the potential of the feature, but not go so far that we don't get the community's feedback. And so we feel like we found that balance with our Red Soldier and our Orb Weaver buggies, and now seeing how players are playing with them, what they're doing with it, and what they're asking for, not just for those buggies, but for future buggies, is really giving us a lot of clarity on where we want to bring the feature, how we want to fulfill its potential, and of course, what exciting new buggies we're going to be introducing in the future.
Is that Freddy Fazbear?
There's so many aspects to buggies. Like Justin said, we kind of went for the minimum approach and said, let's see what the community has to say about these. We have all of our own ideas.
That will be a Freddy Fazbear edit.
Ideas, but let's see what the community says first, and then we can kind of hone in on that stuff and help that really guide the future of buggies, whether that be with customization or progression, or even what sort of new buggies we might introduce in the world.
And what's been really great is seeing everybody's feedback. A lot of it is very much in line with where we wanted to go.
Yeah. Almost all of it's been stuff that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Like, and it's great to see that, and especially, you know, we look at what the community feedback says. And community guys put it all together, and we count what's been upvoted and what people are reacting to the most. And the things that they're reacting to the most are things that we're like, yes,
that's what we want to do.
Exciting. This sounds great.
So not only does it confirm our belief that this feature has so much potential, it's really nice to see how aligned we are with our community. And it really feels like we're all one big team trying to make the best Grounded 2 together.
One big colony. That's so cute.
I totally missed that.
Don't worry, I got you. My buggy is called Ant McPartlin. It's a Red Soldier ant. I haven't got to the Orb Weaver just yet. We're taking our time. Which is a very UK insular joke, but that is fine for you. But have you guys got any buggy names that you're particularly proud of? Any good puns that you've heard?
I've got one up my sleeve. You, Chris?
Well, no, the favorite one that we always slide around around the studio right now is Stinky. I don't know why. But yeah, when we set up a co-op game for the first time, Everybody goes and like makes their buggy real quick together, and then
holy shit,
whoever names their buggy Stinky first is the one that wins, basically.
I always call my aunt Antonio Banteras because you get the double ant pun there.
Double ant pun.
And also crazy. Just because I like to think of my red ant as this like charming, roguish ally that I'm like going on an adventure with. So
Love
Antonio
that.
Banteras.
That's beautiful. He's your own very real sidekick. That's beautiful. We have another first in Grounded 2 with our classes. So, I mean, we were chatting a little bit behind the scenes about, I've been loving the mage class personally, but what has been the most exciting developments from either seeing a lot of players get to grips with these classes or from the team themselves?
I mean, when we set out developing archetypes, they were really about just helping players understand how do I best equip my character for whatever it is I'm trying to do today, right? You're not locked into being a mage for the whole game. You could be a mage one night and then switch over to a ranger or a rogue or whatever. You want to be a sword and board fighter, do that. But let's have the interface help you out, help you sort of like min-max easily into that play style. And to be perfectly honest, I thought this was just like a kind of a nice little quality of life add to the game.
Is he like dying?
And the players love it. Like they think it's fantastic, and they want to know, hey, what are the next ones going to be? What equipment that's going to be added so that we can further develop this particular archetype? And that's been really surprising, but also super encouraging and exciting for me. Just to see that, you know what, people love this. Something that I thought was pretty small, something that actually IDOS actually championed in the first place. And like, everybody loves it. It's great. It's been really positive reception.
From our point of view, it felt like a natural extension of what Grounded was already doing, and what made Grounded special as a survival game was a really rich RPG fighting system. And to speak to what Chris is saying, that's also the shared DNA between Obsidian and Eidos Montreal, is that
Why'd I
love
clip
for
that?
both RPG mechanics and progression and player choice. And so this felt like a natural extension of us working together, us collaborating. And to see it in players' hands, not only them finding really cool ways to break the build and push them to really grow limits, like the dual wielding rogue that can, one-shot, even our biggest, toughest foes. But on top of that, seeing them use the builds in really creative, unique ways that, like you said, speak to their play style. And you're not locked into anything. If you want to be a mage that whips out a sword and a board, you can do that. If you want to be a ranged who is still packing a mallet, you could do that as well. And so we really want the players to express themselves however they want, and we want to get their feedback so that we can find new ways
I want to do
help
an edit
them
here.
express themselves over the early access of this game.
Love that. I mean, with new classes, we've also got some new bugs as well in Grounded 2.
Hey, little guy.
How has that been for putting those into the game, implementing them, and how have the community received some of the new ones, like our new scorpions, our caterpillars, etc.? Are there any fan favorites that you've seen emerge?
I don't know about favorites, but I mean, I think all of them have been really well received, but like for different reasons, of course. So, like, we've got a ton of feedback from folks who are like, man, the caterpillars are so sweet and they're beautiful, and I have to kill them. Why have you done that? Why have you ruined my life and blackened my soul with this?
It was.
And then, another example is this cockroaches, where they're like, I can't deal with cockroaches. Why have you put this in the game? And we were like, we put it in there to be gross. That's why it's there. It's serving its purpose. But the reception to those has been really fun, very exciting.
And on the other side, what was nice for us
is that a bloodsucker?
When we first started talking about what creatures we wanted to bring to Grounded 2.
Is that a bloodsucker?
I think it was universal. Everyone was like, we need something that is on the same level of terrifying as the wolf spider from Grounded 1. And the #1 contender was the scorpion. And it was a huge request from the community for a long time. And being able to bring that to life, but in a way that does justice to it being this terrifying predator coming after you, and seeing all these reaction videos online of people in their camps being, you know, hunted by the scorpion and popping out and freaking out, trying to hide. Like, this thing is coming after me. What do I do? It's so rewarding to be able to like traumatize a whole group of players in interesting ways.
Yeah, but you guys have a lot to answer for making me kill the sweet caterpillars and the butterflies, and then also the horrendous night terrors I've had with the scorpions. So yeah, we'll talk afterwards. But speaking of foes and new enemies, I hear we have a new boss to look forward to as well. So can you tell me what this new boss is and why you guys are excited for players to take it on?
Happy to. So our new boss is a giant tarantula named Axel, who has gotten loose in the park. And this is what we're calling our first park boss. And you know, in Grounded 1, there was these really cool backyard bosses, the Broodmother, the Mantis, and these were all, you know, really giant, terrifying foes. And so we knew we wanted to keep up that tradition. Yeah, look at this thing. It's terrifying. We want to keep up that tradition, but because now you're riding buggies, what's giant and terrifying and monstrous has to scale in proportion to that. And so we really wanted to nail that, like, primal feature creature, terrifying experience for players. And again, it was just the clear first choice for us was we have to bring that fantasy of the tarantula to life. That's where Axel was born.
And then we had to look at scale. I mean, like, it is, I don't even know if you can tell from the footage we just showed how immensely huge this is. So the character in that footage is riding around on its own orb weaver spider, and the orb weaver looks teeny tiny compared to the tarantula, because it's about like 3 times bigger than a wolf spider, which is one of the largest creatures in Grounded.
I think it's about 16 times bigger than the player, so it's pretty massive.
It's massive. It's absolutely huge, and we think players will have a lot of fun with it. It's got its own arena. It's got its own like sort of like recipe and things that you've got to do in order to summon it and bring it in. But we think it's a pretty exciting boss.
Yeah, it looks huge and terrifying for sure. How did you guys land on the name Axel? That's so cute for one. I'm guessing it's a pet.
One of the most brutal shit I've seen.
Someone just found, oh no.
So one of the best things about our franchise is it's set in the 90s. This one's set in 1992s and 1992, and so there's all this nostalgia around that era that means a lot to all of us. And Axel is actually a reference to Home Alone. In Home Alone, the older brother has a pet tarantula called Axel that gets loose. And so that's our little Easter egg.
They gotta do an edit there.
I love that it makes sense in the world of Grounded too, but also it's just a sick callback to real world movies and stuff.
There's a couple of more Home Alone references in the game around Axel, so I can't wait to see if the community catches it.
Love it. Well, let's get back to this big boss Axel, because I would love to hear some tips from you guys about taking him on. I'm terrified already, and I'm hoping I don't have to do it alone. But yeah, do you have any tips for players on taking them down?
Well, I mean, with basically any adventure in Grounded, you've got to load up before, you got to prepare for whatever your adventure is going to be. You need to make sure you've got enough food and water and healing supplies, and then you're just going to have to go in and die a couple of times. Like, that's basically what's going to have to happen. He's got a lot of special attacks that are really cool, and you're just going to have kind of learn that sequence, because there's also some stages to that boss fight as well. So once you've figured out the first one, you're going to have a couple of surprises for you. Figure out the second one, a couple of surprises for you. Hopefully it'll keep players entertained for a while. And when they finally beat it, there's a lot of goods on the horizon there. You know, you can, like with everything in Grounded, you ultimately murder it and then
mute that.
That Patrick? That Patrick? What the fuck? That Patrick?
That really is Patrick.
Immensely. The fight was designed with that in mind, and we had a lot of fun figuring out, okay, what makes fighting a giant creature on another giant creature a fun and unique experience. So we really hope that the players will get a kick out of the grounded style massive boss fight, but now on their own, impressive buggy mounts.
Nice. I can't wait to try it myself and die multiple times, no doubt. Very good. And Parker, you mentioned that there's some, obviously our favorite thing about Grounded is getting the loot. My favorite thing is going and analyzing everything, breaking it down. Can you tell us a little bit about the spoils that we can expect from the tarantula? Is there going to be some pieces in particular?
Absolutely. So a couple that spring to mind is there is an absolutely, as you would expect, massive bow that you can craft. It's sort of ridiculously large, but that's what makes it sort of charming, is that like you made it out of the biggest creature that's been in the yard so far, so it is ridiculously large. You can make yourself a new fancy chest to adorn your base that holds a little bit more stuff, as I recall correctly. And is of course again fashioned out of axle pieces. You can even make yourself a cool little throne. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. So
that's the one that I'm most in love with, and I can't wait to see how the community reacts to that, because it is a significantly impressive throne for a significantly impressive boss.
Yeah, big Spider King throne. That sounds great. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's fuzzy as well. The colors on it look so sick. I mean, I'm imagining your guys' offices are kind of just, do you just have tarantulas kind of like lying around, or any bugs and stuff? Like, that would be terrifying.
Our art director makes these massive, mood boards whenever we have a new insect. It's just like a wall of terrors. And we're like, oh yeah, which of these is the most interesting terror to bring to life? And so when we were working on Axel, it was
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Looking at them going, I didn't even know tarantulas came in those colors.
Yeah. Your
What does that
dreams
mean?
Must be haunted, but no. Also, on top of the new boss and the new tarantula, I hear we've got a new biome on the horizon as well for winter. Could you tell me a little bit about what we can expect to explore there?
Absolutely. For our winter update, we're going to be introducing our first new biome.
Oh, that's not anything bad.
In the park. It's our garden biome. And what's really
I am like chugging.
Is that
wait, let me check my speed.
Allows us to explore
Don't look at
areas that
what's that?
Are really a good mix of
Is that still the live stream?
human crafted, handcrafted
Oh, it is. Okay.
areas,
I was like, did I open up like
organic areas?
a image or something?
The community garden was very appealing for exactly that reason. And so we get to see our pumpkin patch or a vegetable garden or a greenhouse. These all feel very organic and very wild and very grounded, but have this new layer to it.
Say that again.
No, this was carefully cultivated by humans to be laid out in a specific way. And so
Oh yeah, I think my speed is kind of throttling.
to do things from a level design and experience design
Ah, shit.
that couldn't be done in Grounded 1 can only be done because of the park.
I think it's better now.
Yeah, no, 100%. You pretty much nailed everything there. I'm just super excited about running around amongst giant pumpkins.
Oh, you know what? Is it freaking Da
Greenhouse
Vinci?
gives us the opportunity to make a very humid environment, which is something that we have not had before.
Oh, I think it's Da Vinci.
We're doing some interesting things there that almost turn it into sort of like a hedge maze experience.
Oh,
there's a lot of things that
fuck.
we're doing that I think are really fun, and and this was all sort of planned in our heads, at least.
I mean, did it
from
seem
the beginning,
fine?
where let's nail all the foundational stuff with our first early access release and make sure that all of those pieces are there, and then we can do some more experimental stuff. And so when we get to, after we have the tarantula update in the fall, our winter update is going to be this first big one where we've got some new biomes and a lot of new stuff, new insects, of course, more equipment, all kinds of things on the horizon that
Now looks fine.
we're really geeked up about.
Heck yeah.
Geeked up, play Xbox all day.
Well, is there anything else that you want to share with us just now, right around the corner for Grounded 2, that we can look forward to?
Well, I think there's two things. If you look at a roadmap, you could see that.
Oh, now
the
it's
garden biome will be introducing our
now
our
it's
first new
pooping
bug,
again.
which is the ladybug.
Is it like?
So we're very excited about that. We think she's going to bring something unique and fun to the players. And, you know, in general, if the community wants to get excited about what it is that we're doing, the roadmap is a good place to go check out everything we have in mind. And, you know, we want to hear people's feedback. We want them to join
Looks
us.
fine. I don't know.
We want them to help sort of.
I don't think it's that big of a deal because like I'm not like playing a game or anything.
Like right now we have a very
So
loose idea of all the things that we think would be super exciting, that would be great to add into the game. But you know what? This is a journey that we want to take with the community. Yeah. And so, you know, our roadmap is our sharing. This is what we think right now. We want you to come and share with us what you think would be cool and exciting and great for Grounded 2.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, I'm really excited to think of some new names, I guess, for this Ladybird mount as well. If you guys had to have one in real life, what do you think you would have for a real life buggy? A Red Soldier and the Orb Weaver, or the new Ladybird? I
would definitely take the Red Ant Soldier. The reason why is at least right now, it can kind of do everything, which is fantastic. It can harvest, it can build, it can fight, it goes really fast.
Gotta hate that tinnitus sound. I wonder if I can EQ this to get rid of the tinnitus.
Even though it's terrifying, like everything about
I'm gonna have to
really great. Like,
remember that.
It's cool too, but it's still maybe a little too terrifying for me.
You don't see that parking that in your driveway.
Yeah, I'm still not down with that. You know, so. We'll see. We'll see as other ones come online. Maybe I'll change my mind.
Yeah, I totally get the appeal of the Red Soldier, and it's got that like off-road ATV feel to it. You know, that dirt bike that you can kind of take out anywhere. Yeah. But if I'm honest, right now I'm leaning towards the Ladybird.
Right now.
It's because it's new and exciting, but honestly, because as a player of Grounded 1, that was the one that I wanted to ride the most, you know, and often would just by jumping on it and letting me carry around. I fantasized about like, riding this wild creature around the backyard. And so being able to bring that to life in the park, it not gonna lie, it's super satisfying. And so nice. Can't wait for the community to get that dream come true.
I bet. Oh well, I mean we've spoken a lot about community, and it just feels like so clear you guys are so synced up with them. You're listening to the players all the time. How has both of your teams kind of created tools for players of Grounded 2 to be part of this collaboration, or how can people watching at home kind of get involved with
watching at home?
Yeah, I mean we're up on pretty much every
if you had the chance
platform out there
to watch the Xbox showcase, would ya?
Up on Discord, and we have a great community up there. That's also one of the places where it's easiest for people to go look at what does everybody else in the community say, and go ahead and like upvote ideas and discuss those ideas in great detail. And then we have a great community group of folks in Obsidian that go through everything. They respond to whatever. We try and make sure that people know that we are actually listening to them. We are already weekly getting together amongst our teams and going through all of this feedback and sorting it out and figuring out, hey, what is it that we want to do in the next week? What do we want to do in the next month? What is something that we want to try and do in 4 months? If we don't want to do it, let's talk to the community and see if there's something that's like close to that sort of like makes sense or we can make work. So,
never grew up with Xbox, so no.
You know what? Props to the
I got no Xbox. I got no Xbox. I got no Xbox. I got no Xbox. I hate my life and I wanna die. I ain't got no Xbox.
It's because I think, you know, we try to interact with them constantly. We try to listen to them. We try and make changes that they want. And I think they appreciate that and are loved, and it's really something special. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely, that was something everyone at the team at Eidos Montreal saw right away. That the story of the success of Grounded was that this community wasn't just rooting for the game; they were rooting for the team as well. And the team
our neighbor's dog
wasn't just trying to make this game in a bubble. They really wanted to collaborate with this community, and it's that healthy bond between them, that interdependence between them, that resulted in an amazing game.
City over here.
So of course we want to replicate that success. Of course we want to replicate that feeling for the community, and of course we want to allow that to put us in a position to create the best version of Grounded 2 possible.
That's beautiful. That's so fun. Well, I have some ideas that I'll have to tell you afterwards off stage, but
Can't wait
I'm
to
going
hear.
to write them down yet, and
Yeah.
be sure to join that Discord as well to chat more Grounded. But honestly, Parker, Justin, thank you so much. I've had just a blast talking about Grounded too, and I can't wait for all the new updates that we've got as well. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Wow.
you. Like, you know, being able to just talk about the game.
I need to talk to this guy?
Situation like this is awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I mean, there's
Cool
so much
dogs.
more to look forward to as Grounded 2 continues to grow.
There's gonna be no
But
context
now
for
we go from the ground to the air to
talking about my
explore the
dogs. I need to
biggest
cut that
biome of
out.
all, Earth's atmospheric envelope.
The
There's new
brown
places
one
to go
isn't.
and new ways to get there. So
That's
let's
our
set the
neighbor's
course
dog.
for
Yeah.
Microsoft
Look at
Flight
the gameplay up
Simulator
there.
2024. But on the way, we'll have a brief stopover on Star Sand Island.
Hello. Look at the gameplay up there.
What is this? Is this Hoyo Slop? Okay, so a farm game. All right.
But yeah. I mean,
Man, it's been like an hour, dude. Jesus.
dogs city over here. Hey, look at the gameplay up there. But look at the gameplay up there. I'm in Dog City over here. Hey, I'm in Dog City over here. Hey, dude. Hello. Oh my fucking god. Hello. Fuck. Ow. Fuck. 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 Oh. Oh.
When you think of Microsoft Flight Simulator,
I need to talk to this
you
guy?
might picture
Hello?
soaring over iconic
I'm in
skylines
Dog
or
City over here.
navigating
Hey!
through turbulent weather. But the sim is still so much more than just a
Dude.
flight sightseeing. And here to tell us
Hello?
all about the latest updates is head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, Jörg Neumann. Welcome
Fuck.
to Gamescom.
So great to see you, Maxi. It's great to be back in Cologne.
And you always bring some delightful surprises when you're here in
Is this a new flight simulator or is it like the
Flight
same?
Simulator have in store for the fans here today and fans everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Flight Simulator is a worldwide hobby, but Gamescom in Germany are actually critically important for us as a team because it's frankly the second biggest audience, and so we always try to prepare something special.
And that's music to my ears that Germany
Not
is
the
so special. Why do you think that is?
I think it's the history in aviation. You know, Germany has been since the beginning. Otto Lilienthal,
That's a good one.
Kraft Zeppelin, and Junkers made the first metal aircraft. Lufthansa is super influential in the world of aviation. So I think it's sort of in the in the water or in the air. You know, like Germany is the country with the most registered private planes, for example, in all of Europe. So there's a huge audience. Some of our longest fans are here, most dedicated, so we always try to bring something, and we brought two things today, and we made some trailers, so let's run the first trailer.
For real, for real.
For real, for real. regret fucking with me.
Oh, god damn. Oh.
Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah, you're gonna regret fucking with me.
Oh, god damn. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's back there because it stopped.
That was really, really beautiful. Well done. Can you give me some context about the
What's
update?
wrong?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big dreams of flight simulation has always been to fly highly realistic planes over beautiful, detailed landscapes.
What the fuck?
And in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, we actually got further than ever before. Our aircraft are very detailed, and what you just saw shows you how detailed we can get with the countryside. So what we do is we fly planes really low over the ground, like so over the country or over the cities. And we take millions of pictures and LiDAR. And out of that, we construct three-dimensional cities. The resolution is 3 centimeters. And because Germany is so important, like we already have 25 cities. We have Hamburg and Berlin, of course, Munich, Cologne. And now we added 7 more with Bremen. And we're really wanting to fill out the country. And now we're at 32 cities, and we're going to just keep going. And one day we'll have the entire country down to 3
really
centimeters
intense
and
presence of like
find
aura.
everything.
That's a big goal. I'm looking forward to
fuck?
that. And I
Did anyone
remember
else
when
feel
you
that?
added
Oh,
Munich, because that's my hometown, and the first thing I did was going up in the air, hovering over the street where I live, which was really cool. But I know you have more today for us to share.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. We have our first German helicopter. It's called the Eurocopter EC-135, which is actually based on a German helicopter called Messerschmitt Böker Blohm MBB 105. That one was built since the 60s. And it's been evolved and enhanced ever since. It's now one of the most sophisticated, most flown helicopters in the world. And it's famous for medical evacuation missions, search and rescue missions. And we partnered with a very large organization in Germany. And I'm happy to show another trailer.
Is this still Flight Sim? Another Flight Sim trailer? Oh my god.
Pilot, we have an urgent report of an injured tourist at Neuschwanstein Castle.
Wait, I'm starting to remember.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
You have like tentacles coming out of his feet? Why'd I clip this?
Oh shit. Fuck. I'm starting to remember.
And now we are joined by Florian Brock, a real-world ADAC Air Rescue pilot. Florian, welcome to Cologne.
Oh, I think I wanted to make it like an edit.
So, you are a real pilot. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, and especially also the ADAC Air Rescue?
I started flying helicopters when I was 22 and became a search and rescue helicopter pilot for the ADAC Air Rescue in 2017. The ADAC or ADAC Luftrettung Air Rescue provides, handles up to 50,000 missions a year across 38 stations. I personally work on the station Christoph Westphalen, where we fly 24 hours a day and handle approximately up to 8 missions per 24 hours and fly hundreds of kilometers throughout Germany, especially at night and the bordering countries.
Well, thank you so much that you took the time to come here today. And you actually tried out a little bit the Microsoft Flight Simulator rescue mission. How realistic was that for you as a pilot?
The EC-135, well, looks
Yeah, I wanted to do something here, but I forgot.
As far as for the realism of the mission, it's all about the team. It's not just the pilot. You always need the 4 of them, the pilot, the medic, the doctor, and the hoist crew member to complete a successful mission. Beyond that, the Microsoft Flight Simulator is a really great tool to provide pretty realistic pilot experiences.
And Jörg, how was it for you partnering with ADAC to make it as realistic as possible?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, so basically we had support from 3 pilots that helped us tweak the flight model and give us feedback. It was great to hear Florian's feedback earlier, and you liked it, so yay. We had support from Airbus helicopters and from ADAC, and there we really watched a whole bunch of your missions when he actually saves lives, and that was great inspiration for us to do this mission and the challenge.
Well,
so we hope we got close.
Thank you so much, both of you. But the most important question, when can fans fly the EC-135?
Right now.
And also the mission and the city update?
All that, yeah. So the city update is available in Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. And the mission and the EC-135 in Flight Simulator 2024. Right now, and it's all free.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you so much also for always bringing local content. Thank you so much, and also to your team, what you do for us and for humanity. So thank you so much. And now we're going on. Then that's not only what we are happening at Xbox at Gamescom, because we're just taking flight, and we've already seen some really, really cool game updates and live demos. We also got a firm release date on the ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X, October 16.
Okay, what's
and
next?
On my count, we still got more than a dozen games to cover today, including even more world premieres. Definitely stick around if you're a fan of comic book brawlers, zombie apocalypses, or just free stuff, because we've got more of all 3 coming on the other side of this never-before-seen trailer.
Friends, Tropicans.
Tropica.
The world is changing, but one thing stays the same. Me. Tropico is the greatest country on Earth, but guess what? It's about to get even better. I know what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again, be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends.
I don't know about you guys, but this part just screams Half-Life.
Pure, unlost potential.
Screams Half-Life.
Imagine a Tropico like never before. The best Tropico
it's a brain.
in history. You're welcome.
I don't know about you.
Oh, too vague?
I don't know about you guys, but this part just screams Half-Life.
A ruler never reveals all his cards at once.
Stupid.
Pay attention.
For that, oh shit. I don't remember a lot from the Skype days.
Physical fight is
I don't know.
Omni-Man. He'd probably smash me through a building of some sort.
I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games on Skype. That's like the only thing I remember. That's like the only thing I remember doing
to capture his brutality.
His brutal
fight style is
I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games on Skype. That's like the only thing I remember.
All the years that he has spent fighting as a Viltrumite.
What we wanted to do is give him
I just remember like
that are powerful, that deal lots of damage. It should feel like a bit of an uphill battle to fight this guy.
I think we just wanted Omni-Man to be really strong and badass and
you guys, but this part just screams Half-Life. I just remember.
I like that's such a sudden cut.
What drives the story of Invincible sort of as a property forward is that father-son relationship.
I don't know about you guys, but this part just
a lot of that comes through
Half-Life.
Unique voice lines like intros and outros.
I looked up to you my whole life, but you're just a lying piece of shit.
So stupid.
I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games on Skype. That's like the only thing I remember.
But they are at odds with their
I also love
that's like the only thing I remember.
Moment where he's considering killing his only son and reconsiders and flies away.
Thing I remember.
You've got those two sides of Omni-Man where he's just brutal,
like the only thing I remember.
Mind of steel, and this superhuman.
That's like the only thing I remember.
His brutal style of fighting is so evident in all his gameplay movesets.
Omni-Man is one of our balanced characters, so he actually has an anti-air. He's got like this uppercut style move.
Okay, what do I get?
He's got a projectile, like where he claps his hands.
Oh my God! This is it.
Comes out.
That's called the Thum.
Only grenades? Okay. This is what I asked for.
We're pulling from when he fights Cecil.
We have this move where he
what do I
comes
get?
flying from above and he slams your head into the floor repeatedly.
Oh my God! This is it.
The way he just crushes.
Only grenades? Okay.
Really, really good. Especially when you boost it. He does the overhead and he follows it up with like a series of just smashes where
what do I get?
Blast him into the ground.
It feels very
Oh my God! This is it.
There's this one move where he does this like
Only
trio
grenades?
hits
Okay.
And he says,
Oh God! This is it.
Probably isn't trying, and that's terrifying.
We're pulling
Only
directly
grenades?
from the show as
Okay.
well, from when he's beating Mark, ping-ponging him around the sky.
On his Super 2.
Only
says very
grenades?
confidently,
Okay.
Pay attention.
Oh shit. This is what
I think that
only
really
grenades?
sells Omni-Man who he is.
Definitely check out his ult.
Okay, what do I get?
It's so good.
It's called the Destroyer.
Oh my God! This is it.
There's a
Only
sequence
grenades?
during
Okay.
Flax's
This is what I
fight
asked
where
for.
He
It's
takes
gonna
the
be
opposing general
easy
to
as
his homeworld
fuck.
and just utterly destroys it. So you see
Just-
him
is
holding
he
the
spawn
general's
camping?
body,
Is he just waiting to
blast
spawn?
into a series of buildings.
Oh shit! He's
But
over
there's
there.
also another beat that happened at the end of that sequence, which shows him holding this mountain over their scientists. It's that whole sequence all smashed together, and it's fucking epic.
Listen to me.
Fucking epic.
You don't seem to understand. This battle is yours to win.
That's cool. That's just cool.
God. I would put him as an anchor, the last character on a team. It was just been neat to
This is what I
take
asked
advantage
for.
of these moves that he has that work well on their own,
This shit
that
gonna
are
be
also somewhat risky.
Obviously, we gave him some really powerful moves that are really cheap, and players are going to enjoy using them.
okay.
But they have a drawback.
This shit gonna
They're a
be
punishable block, for
easy as
example.
fuck.
We gave him incredible air mobility.
This shit gonna
so
be
he's really
easy
fast
as
in close
fuck.
distance, really fast. But it's a little bit more of a technical thing that you have to learn to do.
Is he
I
spawn
definitely
camping?
recommend
He's just waiting to
playing
spawn?
as him.
Really excited for people to be able to get their hands on Omni-Man and really feel powerful.
I think that he is going to be beating the crap out of people.
He's zipping around, he's punching people, boom, boom, you're done.
Now I've proven I'm the strongest among us.
Well, we know
Fuck,
it looks
that's
stylish
bro.
and it aims to stay very true
Fuck,
to the
that-
characters.
that's
But you know what? The only real way to get to know a new fighter
Fuck.
is by feel. And here to help us
That's
do
bro.
just that are the game's executive producer, Mike Willett, and combat designer, Rip Parbu. Let's get hands-on with Invincible Versus. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. How you doing?
It's been great. No, it's been fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you go back to Evo. Evo was just absolutely amazing. We had a fantastic showing. It's our first time having people publicly touch the game. So I think that Evo was just a really great trick overall. We also got to unveil creator mode there. So the blood and gore is not going to be as crazy if you guys try to put it on YouTube or something. You won't get demonetized. We also had motion inputs revealed there, so a lot of good feedback from the community that we've taken and put
on
back
Skype.
into the game.
That's like the only thing I remember. Okay, what do I get?
Quarter up team have been so busy.
Oh my God! This is it. Only grenades.
And
Okay.
at Evo,
This shit gonna
we got that
be
first
easy as
look at
fuck.
Omni-Man. Exactly. Right? How's the player reception been so far? Yeah, the reception at Evo for Omni-Man has been crazy, right? Yeah, like being on that stage. Revealing that trailer and then just feeling the energy coming back to you, it was like awe-inspiring, and be able to take that back to the team. Everyone's super pumped up, so we're jacked to show everybody more.
Hell yeah. I mean, as someone who's like super into the comics, read them all, been watching the show, like we're both really excited to get some fresh gameplay, and we've also got Omni-Man as well. So if you feel ready to it, we'd like to see some of that gameplay. But before we do that, is there anything else we should know about him before we try to beat him up?
Yes, the absolutely worst kept secret ever. But I'm going to reveal it officially now. J.K. Simmons has returned as Omni-Man.
Oh, let's go. It's an amazing costume. Kind of makes me want to have some yellow M&Ms, you know? Yeah. I'm in the mood for that. Well, shall we play?
Back row.
Show me what you've got, Debs.
First level voice line. That's amazing. Sounds like the scariest challenge I've ever heard.
Yeah, and then if you send me the whole heaven, look at it split. All right, so we've got the lineups here. It's what's a little bit different about Invincible Versus.
Damn, he flopped over the
tag
edge.
team fighter. So, can you break down why is it important to sort of pick so many different characters within your setup?
So a tag battle fighting game. So your kit basically is represented by 3 different characters. The characters have a variety of different styles, so you construct a kit to your style of play. It's like, I want to play like a long-range game, or I want to play something more intimate and really bully people into a corner. There's something for everybody, and then there's like your fan favorites, and then there's like your characters that you don't know much about, but might have really cool tools and some awesome gameplay that you want to dive into, like say like Thula or Bulletproof.
Yeah, the other thing, of course, you know, you go back to the IPs. There's a lot of
Damn, he
teams
flopped over the edge.
You've got Team T, and you've got Guards of the Globe, you've got the Viltrumite, so it kind of lends itself to the team format, I think.
All right, well, let's see some gameplay then.
So let's walk everybody through like special moves, like really represent his kit.
Okay.
Yeah, so this right here, this is his ground pound. This is an overhead attack. If you boost it, you need multiple hits, and you're fast enough, you can actually pick it up for a combo, which is going to be pretty hard for me right now, I think. I'll try one more time. Yeah.
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever, like...
All right.
Wow. Are you gonna take that?
You choose, like,
yeah, why not? First
who to side with at the...
So this is ground pound, right? This overhead, really fast attack, really hard to stop. Also
at that place.
He also has this projectile right here. This is called a soup. There you go. Yeah, fresh character for you. If we go into the corner and I boost
Isn't this a place?
It's actually going to. I have no boost meter. Give me like 5 seconds.
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever, like...
Yeah, you can see up there the yellow bar in the middle there. You can see
you choose, like,
so when you tag out, that's how
who to side with at the...
your recovery for that boost meter. So right now, the boosted Zoom right here, that actually can give a wall splash. I can get a combo if I was better at the game. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Great. I'm doing fantastic so far.
I don't think it hits a second time.
Yeah, so that was like 2 of his special. We got one more though. So
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever, like,
DP kind of input that you would expect from fighting game, right? It's got some invincibility on it.
you choose,
If you
like,
boost, this one's got multiple hits
who to
and
side
armor.
with at the...
Your reactions are fantastic. That was right on the nose.
I'm so fast at this game. Reflexes. All right, go. Show him now.
Rising uppercut. And he gets another uppercut after it. Yes. Why not?
Maybe, like...
Yes. One thing I'm noticing as well.
Like, it would have been cool if, like, it was
really
like,
easy
if you wanted to do a fucked up
like,
evil
there's,
route,
like,
you could, like,
yellow flashes,
brainwash
blue
them
flashes.
again,
Tell
you
them
know?
what those are.
That,
So,
oh, shit.
Omni-Man is really fantastic because
Okay, that
he's
was a
character
genuine
that
death.
is a balanced character that can apply tons of pressure.
I'll take that.
It's super brutal in what he does. So he has
I'll
the
fucking take
mobility
that.
of a
That was
character
an
like Invincible. So
like,
he's got a lot of mobility with
like, it would have been
dashing and
cool,
movement,
like,
but he also has like those armored moves that Rip demonstrated.
like, it would have
So
been cool,
he can
like,
play a bit of
it
a
was like,
bully game
if
on
you
your
wanted to
team.
do a
He's really
fucked
good
up
as an
evil
anchor
route,
or
you
a
could,
point
like,
character. So he has the projectiles,
brainwash
but,
him
like, if I wanna
again,
play at
you know?
mid-range, I have armor
oh,
moves
shit.
where I can bully you, push you into a corner, and then he's got the mobility to just try to mix you up and like cross over,
Okay, that
start
was a
calling in
genuine
assists,
death.
to just try to
I'll
apply as
take
much
that.
pressure as possible.
And anytime you see a character turn blue in this game, that means they have armor on him. So you see here on his standing medium plus, he turns blue.
Okay,
he's got
that was a
armor.
genuine
Crouching medium,
death.
Same thing, he's got armor. This move does not have armor. I was curious about it. But yeah,
there you go.
Why don't you demonstrate before you kill me? Why don't you demonstrate his ultimate? Yeah, his ultimate. So.
Sure.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my.
Lame.
It's just like blown him through a building.
A couple buildings.
Oh
a couple.
my
Yeah,
God.
City.
Yeah.
Missing some limbs there.
You know what? I can't wait to see all the TikToks that are like, oh, welcome to a Jet 2 holiday. Like flying through a building.
Oh my God, it's
So
brutal.
it's lore accurate, so go back to the show, watch when Omni-Man goes to take care of business with the Flaxes.
Yeah, I mean, I did want to ask, you mentioned about the Armored Fighters, and I definitely
Genuine
want to know more
death.
about that, but we've obviously seen Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat before, so we've seen him, we've kind of gotten familiar with his moveset in that game. How is he different in Invincible Versus?
So
Can you
it's
check
really
your
about
DMs?
being part of,
Oh my
like,
God, I'm never gonna
tag
be this
system
fucking
and
game.
how they're integrated in
Can you
their
check
role
your
in that system. So
Can you
it's the
check your
flexibility of the character, like he just taunted.
Can you check
How
your
you-
DMs?
Basically, it's the role
Can you
of the
check your
character
DMs?
in the
Oh my
concept
God,
of the
I'm never
team.
gonna be this
Like where
fucking
you
game.
use Omni-Man's assists, especially like every character has 3 different assists. You have a forward assist, a back assist, and then one that's when you're actively in a combo or in a block string. And it's about how you utilize that, and some of them are really good.
I'm gonna put
like,
that in later.
Basically, like, oh, you're coming in, and he's got like an anti-air assist that basically comes out and does that rising uppercut. So you're trying to control space in front of you and work out like how in the footsie game you're going to engage, or you're setting stuff up with your other attack. So right now we've entered sudden death, which is a little bit different. And so as you can see, timer is expired,
No.
and our
Okay.
characters have absorbed all the resources.
Almost
of our
crashed.
assists, and now we're bleeding out, and the only way to stop the bleeding is by attacking your opponent.
You should ult.
And I'm gonna ult.
I really want to see that.
Oh my God!
Time ran out.
Time ran out. No. So that's what happened. I missed, but
Holy shit.
No! He lost his head.
God, shoot.
I was
That's
about to say that.
system.
I was like, oh, I was just expecting him just to kind of fall over on times right now. No, his head exploded. That is
Sick.
brutal.
All right, so we've got the team makeup here.
Holy shit.
You make specific decisions on who you're picking for like a good balanced team, or can you sort of weigh it a bit heavier one way if that's more your preference?
So like if you look at my team, I've got Omni-Man, I've got Battle Beast, and I've got Rex, right? So Omni-Man and Battle Beast, they're both armored characters that can kind of just push through the opponent's attacks. But I've also got Rex in there so I can play some keep away, some projectiles, just to keep people away from me.
Well, let's see if it works out as a good strategy.
And what you'll probably see as we start playing too, our tag system uses an active tag system. And we basically let you tag off of almost any encounter, whether it's a defensive move like Heroic Strike, like perform right here, Rip.
And I can tag off of that, go to a full combo.
Oh, so slick.
And then off of a throw.
Yes, off of throws, off of hits, off of blocks, anything you can basically tag off of.
So whilst talking about like team composition with this thing, how does like an armored character like Omni-Man like contribute to his team? Like what's like is that anchor, is that role? How's it gonna work?
A lot of times what you're gonna do is, for certain characters, you're gonna wanna bait out moves, or I'm gonna use Omni-Man's, let's see, he's available. I'm gonna use some of his like projectiles to work my way into the character. Or if I think you're jumping in on me, oh, I use Tool instead.
That was pretty slick though.
You see, I have Omni-Man who can come in, kind of like control this space in front of me with like a DP, and really make it tough for someone to like have their approach.
Yeah, so I can like be zoning with this projectile right here, and he's trying to jump in. I've got this Omni-Man assist to keep me back there, so he's a really good assist character as well.
So sick.
What's going on?
Like kind of ranged attacks.
What the fuck just happened?
Is key.
Yeah, really cool. I did notice straight away though, you're right about his dashing. That seems like really rapid, especially like the down dash, because it seems like most other characters, they just fall. Whereas he's got much more control, right?
Exactly. He's got like a triangle jump, that's what we call that. So it's like he can actually go down forward and he can travel really far. Like characters have different types of dash in the game. Eve can actually air dash upwards in diagonals as well, so it's like a full 8-way dash.
Oh my god.
Omni-Man just downwards or forwards in the air. But his distance is a little bit farther and faster than other characters, right?
Oh my
so to help
god.
You close in some sort of projectile, you can just kind of air dash over it and come to the punch like that. So really versatile character.
Something I'm also loving watching
this is too much.
As well is just like how much more like battered he's become, right? Like,
okay, can we clear comms?
Wear down throughout the match.
Oh my word.
Too much. Okay, can we clear comms?
I think it'd be really interesting for people, and he's got a different way to get into it.
Yeah, so
okay, can we clear comms?
See that crumple state? If you get someone to a crumple state, you can do a snapback attack, and it'll cause this arena shift.
Oh my god.
You lock out there just for 10 seconds, and you have unlimited boost. So right now, if you see my boost meter, just regenning while I'm doing this, right?
This is too much. Okay, can we clear comms?
I should be paying attention and running away right now.
Yeah, but just for demonstration purposes, you know? You get the idea.
Yeah.
If you were to get a KO,
Let's
on
put
them in that shifted arena,
clip in
would that just end
here.
the game? Would they still get to tag back in if they have someone available elsewhere?
Can you check your DMs? Oh my god, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
But not during the transition. So I have 10 seconds to, you know, hold it down and pray my defense is good with push blocking and heroic strikes and a lot of like navigation and basically trying to land a hit myself.
No, dude, what?
Oh, and then, oh, he caught me with it. Oh, yes. I had the fan favorite.
What are you doing to
Rex
me, dude?
is such a great character.
No, dude.
Peggy 18.
No, dude.
I think they got that now.
That is amazing.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my goodness. I like that there is like that subtle suit difference as well, where you're both playing as Omni-Man right now. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. And I wasn't paying attention there. I probably had an opportunity to get CV dash out of the way.
This is too much. Okay, can we clear comms? Can you check your DMs? Oh my god.
So Omni-Man,
this is too
out
much.
of the way if you just can't panic and you have to like.
Too much. Can you check your DMs? Oh my god, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
And it does cost 3 meters to do any ult.
Can you check your DMs? Oh my god, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
But ultimate moves, you have to take your opponent back down to the ground.
Well,
No, dude, what?
Maybe do one more fight. We made this run a
No,
proper fight.
dude.
To all the, bragging rights. I want to see both of you
Battle of the
peak
games
performance.
peak
What the fuck is that?
Come on.
That's
no way I can lose
fucking
this
not
race.
real, dude.
I'm back in Rip.
Have you got the method? Wait, you're back in Rip?
I'm back in Rip
Oh,
now.
Mike. Oh, yeah.
You never
Alright,
know.
You got Mike, yeah.
All right, I'll believe
Who did you pick?
Who do you think I
Oh
picked?
my
Omni-Man?
god. When the root beer hits, like what the fuck is that?
Okay,
No way.
the Viltrum Empire
The
represented
fuck?
here. Also, just one cool little detail as well. You mentioned
The
earlier.
root beer.
Is on the top of the screen, there's a cool little UI, so you can tell exactly what side
What
of the
the
screen
fuck
you're on,
is
right?
that?
Right underneath
When the root beer
timer, there's
hits,
a
like
P1,
what
P2
the
carrot
fuck
basically
is
says,
that?
like, when we cross up at any time, like that'll change position. So now you can see,
No,
oh, I'm on the
dude.
P1 side.
No.
And that's an assist breaker, calling your assist to break the combos of the opponent's super
What
board.
the fuck is
Rip, I feel
that?
like you should just let Mike just showcase a couple moves.
When the root beer hits,
You
like
asked for
what
a real match.
the fuck is
This is your doing.
Hey, you saw how I used that
when the root beer
Oh, I didn't
hits?
see you tag, brother. I was taking
come back.
I'm in the middle of a sentence.
When the root beer
Get off.
hits?
Oh,
my
counterattack,
word.
counterattack. I was going to try to come in with a heavy, but
Tula's really sick. I love it.
No.
A mistake was made.
I really want to see Battle Beast Ultimate, but at the same time I don't because he's on Rip's team.
What'd you hit?
Come on.
Come on. Oh, we're good, we're good.
And your mission.
Oh, what am I doing?
So tense.
Mistake was made.
Come on, Mike. Jumped right into it.
A mistake was
Well, see, I'm in bad shape right now because I'm all out of blue. And
mistake
while I was
was made.
talking, I wasn't paying attention. I
And
should
your
have
Yeah, and I'm going to tag back in to get you back in.
swap out, right? If you get a chance.
Oh,
Yes, what?
Oh my
If I had to kill.
What is this Xbox event, dude?
Oh, I don't have
This blows chunks.
Oh my god. Scumbag.
Omni-Man!
Sorry, I got scared.
Please, please. Oh, this is okay. All
Kill
right.
Strelok,
Oh, man, this is tense.
This is actually really, really close.
but then he wants me to kill
Where's
myself.
the I have no meter? Oh!
You gotta hold that. You gotta hold that. Oh,
No,
it's over. It's over. Surely.
No, we're good.
No.
Nope,
Oh,
break those.
nice.
Just hanging in there.
Nice. That was actually so close.
Where? Why?
Oh no.
Dude, you're like beating the snot out of me. Get on me.
Oh, we had those. We had those.
Please don't tell me I have to go back out there.
Okay, get on my
I'm good,
team,
right?
I
This
think.
is the
Get
right
on
way.
my-
Oh, wait.
All right, Cubsy, make it this close. I know it.
This is crazy.
When the root
That's
beer
a punish.
hits,
Oh, no, surely. That's
please don't tell me I have to go back out there.
Great blocks, great blocks.
I'm
Hang in
good,
there.
right? This is the
Yep.
right way.
Yep. I really want to see how
Твое желание скоро исполнится.
Come on, Mark.
Please don't tell me.
Starting to tighten up. Come on.
Please don't tell me I have to go back out there.
Yeah.
I'm good, right? This is the right way.
You gonna go for it? He did.
Твое желание скоро исполнится.
Oh god. Oh god. That was pretty good. That was pretty disastrous.
Желание
Did he just take out two
скоро
carries?
исполнится. A mistake was made. And your mission was to kill yourself.
I retire.
Rejection Reaver right here. You saw
If I had to kill Strelok,
Well, amazing stuff there.
but then he wants me to kill
I cannot
myself.
wait to get my hands on the game and start learning the ropes.
Double overkill
Oh,
though?
that was nuts. Nuts.
That
Thank
was
you
the
so
call
much.
out.
Thank you so much, Rip, for showing us what Omni-Man brings to the battle. And you guys, don't forget to wishlist Invincible versus today.
That was amazing, honestly. Thank you. And of course, after you're done tearing your family apart, just like you've witnessed on the Gamescom stage, you couldn't be blamed for needing
Looks
a
so
breather.
sad.
So we're going to run back a couple trailers. Then we'll talk Lego Voyagers, Dying Light,
looks
the
so
Beast,
sad.
chat with Tim Schafer about the latest from Double Fine later in the day, and we'll talk more great games. The Xbox Gamescom 2025 broadcast continues. And it must be said, a lot of the games you've seen so far are Xbox Play Anywhere, and we've got plenty more coming. Make like someone who doesn't have an Xbox Ally yet.
I'm just gonna cut it there.
Now, Ninja Gaiden 4.
Heck, low key.
Since ancient times, the Hayabusa and Raven ninja clans have fought to keep peace, with the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it there.
The Raven clan has always had a secret motive.
Thanks. Well, that's all the Shadow Chernobyl clips. I need to get Clear Sky clips now. BBL, BBL. Wait, this is an actual game, right? Is this a game? This is a game.
Understood.
So 6 minutes.
Stay away from the dark dragon seal. Go back home.
See if I need to cut out anything.
Put it here. Or die here. If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the dark dragon.
Damn, this song is so freaking good. It's called Screaming by Low. I highly recommend it.
Yo, the walk animation's gonna be Jake. Open the command prompt with command and then type cam underscore inert 0.01.
How do I know that like the first thing someone would type would be like a fix for this crusty ass shitty game?
Don't kill him. The whole world's at stake.
You asked for it.
That kind of sucks.
Okay, you asked for it. Been waiting for someone else, so we partied in peace. Cuss each other out across a ravine and went our separate ways. Is that Freddy Fazbear? That it? Trick! Is he like dying? Oh. You're fighting for the wrong side, buddy. Oh. Hey, little guy.
So now that you're good and chilled out, get excited again immediately because we've got a sweet giveaway to get to. This year marks a big anniversary for CD Projekt Red and The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. So to celebrate, we're giving away 4 very cool controllers. If you're watching on Twitch, follow the directions you see on screen to enter for your chance to win. And you too can become a monster slayer with The Witcher 3 10th Anniversary Special Edition controllers and celebrate the lasting legacy of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. These will include 3 elite controllers and 1 standard controller. The giveaway closes at the end of the show and winners will be contacted on Twitch. But these wonderful controllers aren't the only way to celebrate 10 years of The Witcher 3. The Witcher in Concert kicks off its Grand World Tour with an incredible, immersive performance of live music and memories tonight here at Gamescom. And fans can now buy tickets for dozens of stops around the globe at thewitcher.com/concert. But for now, our broadcast continues with a good long look at LEGO Voyagers. Over to you, Charlie.
Oh my god.
LEGO has been busy reinventing itself.
Oh my.
The last decade or so. Done yet. LEGO
I regret streaming this, dude.
brand inviting 2 players to team up on a journey that fosters cooperation, creativity, and even giving space. So let's snap in and learn a whole lot more from my gracious guest, creative director Carsten Lund, design lead Jonas Halverson, and tech lead Casper Honest-Lichtenberg. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It's lovely to meet you and talk about LEGO Voyagers. But Carsten, I'm going to come to you first. I want to know a little bit about yourself, your studio, and how Little Brick ticks.
Yeah, Lightbrick is a small independent studio based in Copenhagen, Denmark. And we've dedicated our creative lives to exploring the LEGO brick in many different ways. Our first game was called LEGO Builder's Journey, and that was about building the bricks. So that was the start of the show, reconfiguring the level in ways. And
I need to talk to this guy.
The second one, we wanted to take a step further. We wanted to go a little bit deeper.
City over here.
Hey! Focus on being a brick. So LEGO Voyagers is about being a LEGO brick.
Yeah, when you say getting up close, are you like in the studio just like really looking at the bricks going, I don't like this one, that one's shifty?
We do
Not
look
the
a lot at bricks.
No.
We're inspired by the bricks and the shapes, and we have a lot of bricks in the studio, and we build stuff.
You like cut out these like cut explosions. I have too many, I think.
To play.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's the iconic snap, as I said in the intro, in real life. So you need to try and match that feeling and that aesthetic in the game. And I'm sure we'll go on to talk about it, but I wanted to know, Carson, also for you as well, tell us a little bit more about the game. So how we've translated that tactile feel of Lego into Voyages itself. What's it about, and what makes it
really
distinct
intense
from
presence
other
of
Lego
like
games we've
aura.
seen in the past?
Lego Voyages is a
Did anyone else feel that?
Oh, so it has to be played by 2 players.
It has to be played by 2 players. Interesting, okay.
And it's a platformer, first and foremost.
Wait,
and then it's a puzzle game on top of that. So a puzzle platformer where you navigate the environment with your little brick, and you have to solve different challenges along the way and build.
I don't know about you guys, but this part just screams
yeah, so
Half-Life.
Game.
I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games
we're playing as the red
on
and the blue
Skype.
brick,
That's like
right?
the only thing I remember.
Okay,
what do I get?
Red and blue?
We just call them red and blue.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is it? Only grenades?
Yeah, this is sort of the beginning of the
This is
game.
gonna be easy as
around,
fuck.
trying to learn how to navigate the environment and attaching to the little.
That was so nice as well. That little snap on that it does.
Yeah, exactly. So this is sort of part of the introduction and smoothing players into the experience and learning how to actually
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever like
I mean, actually navigating with a simple brick and all its capabilities
you choose
is something
like
nobody's tried before,
who to side with at
and,
the
so it takes a little bit of getting used to.
Like it would have been cool if like
it
was like if you wanted to do a fucked up evil route, you could like
at the moment I'm seeing a 1x1
brainwash them
brick,
again,
what
you
kind of
know.
stuff can you actually achieve with a 1x1 brick?
These bricks,
okay, that was a genuine death.
Like bricks do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've all stood on a Lego brick. We know what it's like to see them tumbling around.
Exactly. So we needed to make the game physics
Holy
based,
shit.
Right? So you actually navigate around and the physical Lego brick will do. And then obviously a brick can attach to things and
oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to give me any more than that, are you? Right, I see. So it's going to come to you now because I'm not getting anything out of you anymore.
This is too much. Hey, can we clear comms? Can you check your DMs? Oh my God, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
Experience and how does building something actually work?
No, dude, what?
Well, as a Lego brick, of course, we thought it obvious that you should be able to connect to other bricks. So
naturally, yeah.
That started basically.
What the
being able to connect
is
to
that?
Other bricks should also
When the
mean
root beer hits?
you have to build
Please don't tell me I have to go back out there.
Oh, okay.
I'm good, right? This is the right way.
With all these bricks as a big tower.
желание скоро
But you also have to overcome some challenges.
Yeah, oh, amazing.
You also have challenges where you have to be a little more precise
with
what you're doing. So we
If I had to
made a
kill
specific mode for
Strelok.
this. We call it building mode.
Okay.
You can see it here where the
But then
small
he wants me to
figures,
kill
kind of,
myself.
snap in a grid in movement, so it's a little more deliberate about.
He looks so sad.
Absolutely. So we're watching you build a bridge here. Does physics come into play here? Is there a bit where you maybe build too crazy one
I
way
definitely need to
or
cut out.
Or is it just naturally very easygoing? You don't have to worry about physics.
Oh, some shit.
Is in this game basically. So I mean, even when you're in build mode, you're still.
Good morning, Phoenix. ADHD ass stream.
The other player off the edge.
Stuff
like that.
So you can be a little bit rude with a
Yeah, I need Subway Surfers too, don't I? Hang on.
Catapult building, where you have to propel the other player from the contraption you've built.
So it's not all building bridges, it's literally flinging each other as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, fantastic.
I like that you can see it actually.
Yeah.
Is this the...
this is the
So that one not quite so good, huh?
No.
Exactly, and then you have to rebuild it, extend it.
Oh, I see. So the puzzle here isn't trying to get more firepower, it's actually making the catapult
Shit.
slightly larger.
How am I gonna do this?
And then how much of the environment are you able to pick up? Is it quite obvious which elements you can pick up and move around, or is it open to your interpretation and everything can go?
We playtested it a lot. And
Yep.
I don't think we've seen anyone being surprised that something is loose,
Yeah.
something is like fixed. But every stud you see in the environment is connectable.
Wow, okay, interesting, good stuff. So Carsten, we're going to go back to you here. While we're all working together and unleashing our creativity, is there going to be a story for us to follow as well, or is it just a series of random puzzles that we're going to enjoy?
There is a story, yes, there is. This is a story, I mean, it's like in Builder's Journey, we like to sort of, it's a non-verbal story, right? So we don't have any words, you have to sort of be part of interpreting a little bit. It's a story about friendship. It's a story about two little bricks that are friends that their only dream in life is to become astronauts.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
A lot of bricks dream of that, actually.
Yeah. them by themselves being astronaut or being part of a larger spaceship that gets sent off in space?
Being part of a spaceship model. Yeah, so we follow them in this game. They watch these test launches, and one of the spaceship crashes, and they actually find a little cockpit that is still wiggling and alive. And their mission, they make it their mission to try and save him and send him back to space.
Beautiful.
And in that journey, a lot of stuff is going to happen to them. And then there's a little bit of a narrative of friendship, and when you share a common dream, sometimes you grow a little bit apart, and sometimes you have to find different ways of being connected. No pun intended.
Of course.
So we ask an open question about friendship, and hopefully players will finish this game and think about their friends and how they actually connect and how they stay friends.
And I'm getting the Subway Surfers.
There isn't nothing verbal going on from the main characters. How is that told by the story? Do you meet other characters that talk, or is it purely environmental storytelling and heartstrings?
For this to work, I need to download it.
It's a very important factor.
Yeah.
And we have the same composer as in Builder's Journey, Henrik Lindstein, composing.
Oh, wonderful. They smashed it the first time. Bring them back.
Exactly,
yeah.
And he's been very meticulous about the scenes in the game and the emotions and the characters. So he's doing motifs that sort of tell a story along the way. And so
hi, Duddy.
That's a very important part.
Good morning.
Yep. And then obviously the environment.
Damn, why is everyone pulling up now? What's up, Westy? Which of them is Xbox? I don't know. Who is John Xbox?
Understand the full story.
Amazing. Is there like an onboarding experience for co-op partners?
They started this shit way too early, man.
We talk co-op.
And so far, it's been a nothing burger.
How do the players work together against each other, etc., throughout the game?
It's a co-op experience, and they have to help each other and teamwork, collaborate, and build these bridges and face these challenges throughout the way. So, as you can see here, you can also just spend some time.
Yeah, let me cut some shit out.
Have some fun. We can make up games where we have to compete, but otherwise it's a collaborative experience.
Oh, so there is a competitive element to it.
That's stupid. That could stay.
Mostly based on the gamers, yeah.
I see. Did you see much of that in the playtesting, Jonas, that you mentioned?
So much. I mean, we have an infamous spot where you can flip the other player.
I can stay.
Okay.
We've seen like players.
Heard you mention Half-Life in your video edit and was summoned.
Long time just flipping each other into the water.
Did I mention Half-Life?
When you flip the other player into the water 5 times, you also have to get through the same thing.
Did I?
And,
oh, I
see.
Okay, and then it's there.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And with co-op being such a focus in the game,
Just woke up. Is this Lego Batman?
Inspired by your own personal play with Lego, or was it something you just knew you wanted to make a co-op game? And
Yeah.
that's where Lego came in perfectly.
I think we've seen with Builder's Journey, I think we've seen players who want to play games together. Like even though single-player games, they sit, they talk, they engage, right? So we wanted to make something that was playable from the very get-go, right? And then we just love co-op games, and this whole idea of
I'm gonna delete
playing
that.
and being creative is just so much more fun when you're doing it together with a friend, right?
Yeah,
So,
totally agree.
yeah.
And it's nice we're seeing more couch co-op games come through in
Is he,
recent
like,
years
dying?
as well. There's been some very successful, highly applauded one recently.
delete
it's
that.
lovely to see that story keep going. So, Carsten,
Hey, little guy.
question for you. This all looks really lovely, naturally. So the question you probably knew was going to be coming from me, which is, when are we actually going to get our hands on the game?
Very soon. Very, very soon. I think if you're here on Gamescom, you can just go to booth 8, the Lego stand, and try a demo of the game.
Just over there, in case anyone's watching, wondering where the map is through that door.
But if you are not here, you will have to wait till September 15th, which is not very long.
But yeah, how you guys doing?
Exactly. That's when the game will
How you
start.
flipping doing?
Beautiful. Is there anywhere else we can look to find more information on LEGO Voyages before it comes out? I don't know if you've got any more news on the way you need to talk about before it launches.
I think there's a website, legovoyages.com,
my God.
that'll direct you everywhere and find
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Lightbrick team. You're all a wonderful bunch, and this game looks absolutely stunning. And folks at home, don't forget to wishlist LEGO Voyages today, so you'll be ready
stupid.
when it drops, as we said, September 15th. And speaking of taking legendary creativity brands in brand new gameplay directions, you are about to witness the world premiere of an upcoming open-world survival crafting game with
Oh my God.
well, a decidedly Studios Ghibli aspect. Check it out.
Okay, now you get
Rampant pollution
pollution has depleted the world's resources. And only your moving house and its mysterious power can cleanse the pollution. In
The
this story,
pollution.
you'll meet Kuroru.
I'm so zesty with
His
it.
hot-tempered personality
Pollution.
masks his secretly warm heart. And collect resources?
Sorry, that's such a chud thing of me to do. I'm sorry. That was such a chud right there.
Gather oddlings and decorate your settlement. You'll face danger on every step of your journey, and riddles to test your wits. But in Boomwalker, your companions have your back. Kettle Kid, a fiery pot of purification, and the moving house that you travel the world with. Don't forget the oddlings that help you on your adventure. Hi, I will be your guide during this dev gameplay walkthrough. First, let's follow the house as we look for a place to anchor it. If you stick close to the moving house, you won't take any damage, and the forest will begin to be purified. Seems like this is the best place to anchor the house. If you activate the anchoring device, you can purify the surrounding area.
So new Broken Live video in 2025. The economy must be really rough over there. Yeah, man. I'm not getting paid for this.
Ingredients in the purified area.
Doing good things, just cooking. Nice.
There are also fruits like apples.
Nice.
Climb a tree or shoot them down.
Oh, I just realized it's playing audio. I can't hear it.
Those tasty-looking
Hang on.
ingredients into Kettle Kid. The oddlings will then help stir them just right, so they cook a delicious soup. Look, this purification crystal is the key.
I'm just gonna mute it. It's too much stimulation.
When you put it in the purifier, you can see the purification gauge fill up.
Didn't have. What? Did Xbox just lay off a shit ton of people? Do they have anything?
Purification gauge is now full. Let's operate the purifier.
They don't got shit, dude.
Oddlings.
Can we get some Family Guy clips in there? Oh, true.
Ahead in that glowing area. Oh,
Dude, now I gotta freaking download. Sorry. Now I gotta freaking download Family Guy
Don't
clips.
the colors of the orb and the pedestal seem to match? Oh, one of the orbs is missing. Maybe it's on top of that mushroom. If you put the orb here in the spot from before... Wow! A bunch of new oddlings have appeared. Invader Pelicani cleanup. Let's take our new friends home. Wait. What's happening?
Wait. Wait.
Oh no! It's Pelicani! That wicked creature eats anything!
How do I apply to be one of these, like, voiceovers? Wait. Oh, crap.
It's too dangerous up close. Oh my god! So let's chase it away with a slingshot. Oh my god! Oh my god! Building a settlement. Dude, we have a lot of oddlings now, but there doesn't seem to be enough houses for all of them. There also seem to be some oddlings exhausted from overwork. Oh my god! We better build more facilities for these dudes. This looks like a good spot. Let's relocate the cluttered storage box.
I need to talk to
place
this
the
guy.
sunbed next to it.
Uh-oh. No. Presence of like aura. What the fuck? Did anyone else feel that? Oh, the fuck? What is going on?
We filled enough purification gauges to restore the entire mushroom forest we explored.
Wait, I'm starting to remember.
This is just a taste of the amazing world of Bloomwalker. We look forward to seeing you create your own story.
I don't know about you guys, but this part just screams Half-Life.
Oh, that part. Okay.
I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games.
Well, some survival
on Skype.
scenarios
That's like
are a
the
bit
only
more
thing I
dire
remember.
than others,
Okay,
and
what do I
if
get?
Project Bloomwalker is set to be a
Oh
beautiful
my god,
but
this is it?
challenging
Only
walk in the
grenades?
park,
Okay.
then
This shit
Dying
gonna
Light
be
the Beast
easy
is
as
a long
fuck.
march down a ruined highway to hell. The latest installment
What if I
aims to
delete
blaze
this? How does this
new
play
trail
out?
for the beloved zombie apocalypse franchise, to introduce us to the Beast, our Dying Light franchise director, Timon Smektala, and
That's more to the
Q&A
punch.
analyst, Aaron Talty, with some live gameplay. This is so exciting. Welcome to the show and welcome to Gamescom, guys.
Hello, Bex.
Hello.
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever like
It's my first time, so very, very exciting. Yeah.
you choose
The monkey love drop.
who to side with at the
Well, you've got some live gameplay.
like it would have been cool if like
Absolutely.
it was like
I'm gonna cut this out. I don't like that.
Yes, let's start the demo. And the mission that we have here, of course, it's Dying Light the Beast, right? So it's going to be scary, going to be full of zombies, full of open world exploration,
Holy
parkour,
shit.
fighting. No! And the mission that we have here is actually quite funny one because it's one of the side missions from the game. And it starts with a very
Oh my god.
Dying Light dilemma. There's like a small group of survivors struggling to survive, live to another day.
This is too much. Okay, can we clear comms? Can you check your DMs real quick? Oh my god, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
Is something trying to hurt them?
No,
Maybe
dude,
something is
what
broke.
the
Maybe something is trying to get rid of them
No,
from this place
dude.
because they want to take over. So it's kind of like a classic Dying Light problem, but then
What
there
the
are some
fuck
twists,
is
there are some
that?
turns, there's some,
When the root beer hits?
mystery to uncover.
Please don't tell me I have to go back out
See
there.
all of it here, but
I'm
let's
good,
just
right?
give it a
This
go
is the
and
right
let's see
way.
how far we can go.
Let's see what we uncover. That is one of my favorite things from the previous games.
Well, I think I'll pay attention to this. I'm kind of interested in Dying Light.
Safe space for most part, and then you do have to go out and protect them or gain friendships as well as take on
God, I
the
hate Dying Light. Show me
challenges.
Master Chief's big old nuts.
What Kyle Crane is doing
Dude, we ain't gonna see his nuts for a while, dude.
So you play as Kyle Crane, and that's a very unique, very special
Sorry,
type of hero
buddy.
for a survival horror game, because he's not only the master survivalist, like he's not only able to survive as long as he wants in this difficult, challenging environment, but in this game he also has access to a set of very special, very powerful beast-like abilities, which really allow him to kind of unleash all of the rage, all of the everything that he
I don't
has.
know what's going on with Halo, though.
And,
I don't know if they're making a new
the
game.
game is that they were trying to break him, but they created a beast. And why they were
A
trying to break him?
beast.
Because he was captured by this guy named the Baron. Baron is a crazy scientist who's trying to achieve something very, very sinister. And Baron was experimenting with
Oh,
Kyle
wait,
for
I
a
think.
number of years.
Hang on, I think.
Kyle manages to break out, so they didn't break him. And now he's ready to unleash his wrath. He's ready to take revenge. But for that, he
Yep.
needs some help. And that help comes from the people that live in this beautiful valley that we see on the screen right now. This is the valley. The region is called Castor Woods.
Okay.
It's modeled after Swiss Alps, like little touristy towns in Swiss Alps. Lots of nature, lots of very beautiful vistas. But of course, this one has lots of zombies in it.
Perfect holiday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd probably go to the Swiss Alps as well,
Yeah,
just
of course,
to see it.
of course. But yeah, of course. Like the high season. And actually, what we have here, so the town in the middle of the map is actually built to be almost like a parkour paradise. We really wanted to squeeze as much as possible out of this location, so players are able to seamlessly showcase all of the parkour skills, jump, run, wall run, slide, connect all of that together. How are you feeling? Do you want to fight some zombies?
No, I think we could, we got it. There's plenty of them around. I think,
Okay,
We'll warm up to that,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. Let's see some parkour, because
Yeah.
obviously that's so intrinsic to
Yeah,
Dying
absolutely.
Light
So
as
Dying
well.
Light was built on parkour.
I leave for 1 second.
On the series, we actually asked David Bell, who's the grandfather of parkour. He's the inventor of modern parkour.
The inventor of
He helped us to share
parkour?
His insights, his expertise. We got him in
Holy
our studio.
shit.
We mock up his moves. We asked him to basically tell us how close we are to reality. Because one thing about Dying Light is we always put a lot of emphasis on immersion. We really want to make players
How
feel like they are
overstimulated,
part of this world,
overstimulating
like the characters
is
there.
this? Hang on.
Come on, Aaron. Like the whole QA department is looking at you.
You did no.
Got three kings, now let's see your pick.
It's all part of the plan. It's Dying Light.
Robin, what are you looking at me for? Look at her.
You might look at the screenshots and think, oh, okay, I see a machete, I see a guy, I see some zombies. It's just easy peasy. I go
Been waiting
slash
for
the
someone
zombies.
else, and we partied
Absolutely
in
not. This
peace.
is a survival game.
Cuss each
This
other
is a
out,
thinking
gossip.
man's survival game.
A
Speed, I do not think we should be in this race. The Mach 5 is not ready. The Fox must be in this race. Very well, but you know, I'm not really a fan.
Is that Freddy Fazbear?
Some of those slime videos would be cool though.
I can understand why Aaron is there. Because like, coming here, we had a conversation that actually the whole tour team, from which Aaron is, they were aware that we play. They are watching right now, putting extra pressure on the guy.
coming home, Dad, I don't know when. But we'll get together then.
You know,
Oh my god.
if I just wait using the opportunity, let's just wait so our guys, because they are really putting a lot of work into this. They are the most important part of the dev team in this very final stretch of the production, because we are basically just 4 weeks from releasing the game. Yeah, so very close. Actually, maybe you can look some stuff, right?
I love this layout so far. I mean, the town itself feels a little bit on the less legend-breathing side of things for now, but it still feels so realistic, as if I've actually
You're the one talking. Oh my god. Look, everybody just shut up!
Like this before. So I think this is something that we are very proud about.
The Pacific Rim economy is still a tad shaky for my taste.
I didn't talk to this guy.
Look here, you can't become a goddamn fiscal hermit crab every time the Nikkei undergoes the self-correction. Asia's market has nowhere to go but up.
So like the posters you see there, they have even scanned some of the items that they have in their houses and kind of brought them into like they bring during the game. I'm not sure we'll see that from the blanket, with a lion.
Yeah, just give me some beer, it goes right through you. Wonderful, Margaret. I think we can light up a doobie and watch porn.
What the fuck?
Grandma of one of our artists. And in a way to kind of honor her and do something very really into the game, we have the black.
I just got like this like really intense.
Is anyone overstimulated yet?
Created by hand.
Did anyone else feel that?
That's why it's so immersive. It's really like every square inch is different.
Yeah, you really put heart and soul into it. The second game, obviously, it's this type of Dying Light 2 thing. I think that's been one of my favorite parts of the Dying Light games, is it's set aside from other games like that.
I don't know about you guys, but this part just screams Half-Life. I just remember like playing Minecraft Hunger Games on Skype. That's like the only thing I remember. Okay, what do I get?
Hey, I have a question for you too.
Oh my god,
still
this is
here?
it? Only grenades? Okay. This is gonna be easy.
20-minute calls and
the blood. You know, it shows the strength.
Isn't this a place in Stalker 2 whenever like you choose like who to side with at the
6 members of the Pawtucket Fire Department.
God damn that slime.
Life of a fish trapped under the frozen ice. Rescue workers managed to get the fish out of the water, but unfortunately it died shortly.
Holy shit.
No! I'm the king of the world!
Oh my god. This is too much. Hey, can we clear comms? Can you check your DMs? Oh my god, I'm never gonna beat this fucking game.
So, like, you can go.
No, dude, what the fuck? No, dude. No.
Sometimes he hits an obstacle, sometimes he hits another zombie.
What the fuck is that? When the root beer hits? Please don't tell me I have to go back out there. I'm good, right? This is the right way.
Wait, here's another one. Why do women have the killer
So you
got something to look at while you're talking to
Yeah.
However, nothing says good job like a firm open palm slap on the behind.
But then he wants me to kill myself.
You haven't heard a word I said.
That's not fair. I've heard everything you've said. It's just, you know,
It's so
some
sad.
subtleties to the rules that aren't so easy to understand.
Remember that time you got caught peeping in the ladies' locker room?
Very fancy working and effective weapons that are really a lot of fun.
Okay, so here's what I'm
I like
thinking.
the sound of a
I'll be
manual
Charlie,
sword.
and you
That
can
sounds
all be
pretty
my
badass,
angels.
to be fair. Do you guys
Damn, this song is so freaking good.
Your
It's called
fault we have so much
Screaming
crime in this
by
country.
Love.
And it's your fault we have so much violence in this country. You are ruining our society, and you should be ashamed.
gonna be
So
changed.
for some reason, like even though we are making zombie games, we didn't have so like the beast aside from the melee weapons, and I focus on firearms. This is a number of new weapons. Flamethrower, grenade launcher, soap blade launcher, and a number of stuff to find out in the game. We are now living in time. We are not living in time.
Cuss each other out, pass it
Man, this game look crazy, man. Hey, yo, who pre-ordering?
Look at this, Lois. See right here. I was voted most likely to succeed.
Peter, that's not you. It's not even a yearbook. That's a People magazine.
I wonder why they had the wrong picture and name.
Because that's also an option. You can, for example, use a decoy, roll them to like away from this place, and then try to loot it. That's a very good place to find some ammo for your firearm. And that's the firearm.
God damn, dude, calm down.
I think this guy, right?
Yeah, this one, yeah, like maybe risk it. You already like one. Crazy back at home and making bets, like will he die again?
Oh. So firearms is a little bit more of a
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not really a woman. I'm a whore.
They make a lot of noise.
Actually,
so
I'm not really a horse.
There's a chance
I'm a
that
broom.
the virals, the fast-moving zombies will come. Actually, I think there's like one guy over there.
Lois, women 25 to
Let's go
49, they
inside.
see you as a robot.
Try to hide. We'll see.
What about me?
Yeah, but like it's never safe. What I like to say is that it's actually one of the most
bet your ass I'm right. You want to wrestle? Come on.
This guy's wasting so much ammo.
Something where you play the game, there's some kind of interaction. Either you parkour, which is also like interaction, like you make decisions where you want to go. Combat safe, you get surrounded.
Well, I think you're wrong, you increasingly attractive looking woman. You're really pretty.
Like you have never bought
No, I'm serious. You could be in
That
magazines.
sounds
You
really
could.
cool. A lot to explore and discover, and hey, every kind of trip outside of the safe zone is probably not going to be exactly the same as before.
Yeah, so that was built out of emergent moments, and we actually, like, we did fight with some of the guys with the family, for example, right? Yeah, maybe for example, actually that's a nice thing. Or maybe we can keep the, I think there's, yeah, some better opportunities. Okay, so what happens right now is that because I fight the guy which is quite intense, he managed to charge his beast. So maybe we can no one else has any like how
Oh, he's going beast mode. Holy shit.
Oh
my god, this is it? Only grenades? Okay.
Doesn't need any weapons anymore. Oh my goodness, you ripped the car right off.
She eating just a pile of blood and flesh.
You choose like who to side with at the.
Yeah, she's kind of going savage right now. She's kind of going savage mode. She's kind of going beast mode right now.
Oh my god. Make a photo, go into photo mode and try to see how detailed the models are, and especially when you do some damage to them. We can significantly the number of places where the bodies which you can damage. Like when you cut a leaf, you can cut it into different places. You can really leave a lot of scars, broken places on. Yeah, let's try to that.
What the fuck is that? Please don't tell me I didn't build that guy. I'm good, right?
Also, as you can see, there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of varied ways how you can solve combat situations. That's also something that we were always thinking about when we were working on that game. You want to give players freedom where they go,
but then he wants me to kill myself.
Freedom how they fight.
Bringing back driving, pretty cool. Get a big old truck, big old Ford.
it's also like that's your choice, right? And again, like vehicles, another thing that's new to the beast. Actually, maybe we can also show the MVP, right?
If she was playing Dying Light, the breast, she'd be tearing limbs left and right. You said it, buddy.
That's why I started Stewie's big and tall man. If you're portally or tall, you'll find a friendly atmosphere. Right? So
like you need to think about how
Damn, look at Big Stewie.
So I think we are slowly running out of gas.
How is he going to recognize us? He doesn't even know who we are.
I'm sure they're still working.
So with our vehicles and things, is there different areas that we can explore around the world?
No, so I decided to choose this one because it fits the environment most, right? So I don't really get up. Maybe let's just have a nice look around the place here.
Way to eat an Oreo.
So we have chosen those off-road pickups because they fit the environment.
Catch the
We
grease
didn't see that much of it yet, but the whole world is actually quite hard. We have the town in the middle, we have an industrial park, we have swamps, we have mountains with hiking trails.
Nice work, Loki. You're a credit to the court. Additional generic cop compliment, Brian.
Seem to be most fitted to this kind of environment. So yes, so you are driving that vehicle, there might be some things hidden back to the right what's going on too much, but then you're also able to customize the visuals of that's because Peter's dog. So they're still quite I think that's the blanket that I was this is actually the real blanket that you can find in one of our grandmothers.
Actually, at one of the playtests, some guy in my community said the same thing. He recognized the blanket, so it's a very iconic.
Hey, you at all?
There we go. That's a challenge.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
First thing we want is to get things to start smoking. What about that post that says the ramp was not made on really do want kids to start
So what happens is that
Why would they make you president?
basically it's a
Maybe
game
it's
of
because I can recite all 50 states in a quarter of a second.
You are a good player, you are
Then score by dashing between the pieces, provided the wicket keeper has
kind of find your way around this apocalypse. But the nice part is the volatiles, and I will scare you a little.
Well, someone tell this cigarette to shut up.
Here's an artist's depiction of what the arsonist might look like. Anyone with information regarding the suspect should contact Quahog Police immediately.
Those guys really fight them. When you see them, you try to run away as quickly as possible. Okay, maybe at the end of the game, where your beast mode is fully charged, you have unlocked all of the skills for the character, because there's like a big skill tree of various beast skills that you unlock. If you are kind of ready for type range, you can fight with them, but without that, it's really, really scary. So maybe we can actually try to sneak up on those guys around, so we see them pretty well. You can see where they are, this is a survivor zone, so that's a special set of kind of terrain where you can see the threats and be aware of the threats around. But it's simple attack. Maybe actually what we could do is
you choose like
refrigerator running? Because if it is, it probably runs like you. Very homosexual.
Sensor to see the volatile
all of the threats like Yankee so the chase threats
holy shit.
Super difficult because the guys like the regular fighters, the regular zombies, they just like this, right? So you can avoid them, you can jump over them basically. With volatile, they're chasing you, they're right behind you. It's actually good to look behind you.
This is too much. Okay, can we clear comms?
Better at parkour than you are.
Oh my god, so you have to try it out for now.
No, I don't fancy my odds very much.
So what you can see
Remember that time I had that Mustang? Yeah, you took it for a spin that time. Yeah, it was awesome. They don't show their heads on the corner, they busted your stone.
You got basically like, it's time to restart the game, yes.
Oh, great. What other abilities have come can we see from Kyle's kind of beast mode abilities?
Actually, the beast mode will be very helpful right now because when you ride, you can run faster, you can jump higher. That's a very good way of escaping this volatile.
So drunk he fell off his hotel balcony. He's in a coma.
Oh man, I want to party with him. You know it.
It's so sad.
Maybe let's go back to the game and I will finish it. So what happens is that the chasing you, the beast mode, you get a number of combats that you use mostly used for combat. But then when you are running, when you are partying, they allow you to jump faster, jump higher, run faster, and be able to reach places that are to regular human beings, right? So what's important then is that at some point of the game you are able to actually control the beast mode that you did before. At the beginning sometimes the rage just overwhelms you, but then as you progress in the game you get full control of it, you can trigger it whenever you want, and then you can use that to actually reach places, find secrets that you will not be able to do when you are in the human form of and again, that opens a new kind of way of exploring the map and a new way of interacting with the world.
Do you have a favorite biome from the game that you like? You were thinking about kind of swamp areas. Do you like the pretty cities or the hills as well?
I like we have a really nice storm weather reset, so I like I guess it's industrial, this area, when it's stormy, it's very nice.
The weather is like, I would say
Ulysses S. Grant, you invite me to lunch and show up an hour late, drunk.
I was busy looking for your wife to give her the old age.
Oh my God. A lot of technical resources to make sure it really looks very, very real. So it rains and you feel like it's raining and that's sure. So and my favorite biome I would say is the farm. So, but not when it's raining, because when it's raining it actually does that good. But I like this part in full sun. Like you see like how yellow the grain is. Very beautiful to look at.
Love that. Well, tell me a little bit about, I'm really excited to dive into more of the survival kind of element, but what players watching at home be excited for Dying Light? What about the story and more about the game that you want people to be excited for?
I think it's the best Dying Light game that we have ever created. So for the fans, I think it's told already. But if you have not played Dying Light before, if you have not heard about Dying Light before, absolutely don't be afraid to go. Like, be afraid of the volatiles, but don't be afraid to stress in the game. You will get all of the things that make Dying Light a very special combination. It's a mix of open world, survival horror, it has top of the ground, top of the class, many combat. There is a nice cycle that changes the game as you play, and a very, very emotional, very interesting narrative. I think you will really feel the pain of Kyle's brain, how they were trying to break him, like all of the wrongdoing that happened to him. And then when he gets free, and he will also get free in the game, and he'll get a chance to shot at revenge, it will really be very cathartic. You will feel how good it is to unleash this power in the game.
Well, I can't wait. I had so much fun playing Dying Light 2 as well, so I'm really looking forward to maybe jumping into this one.
Absolutely, cool. Because you supported, you can play with 4 friends. So I can actually so you can play with
oh my God, this is it?
I got tuna sandwich.
Another layer of fun. The interactions, the measured moments are worth compared to what happened.
Okay, I feel like this bit is this bit's over.
In co-op, it's just all out fun. You, your friends, like, and lots of zombies around.
Who decide with
well,
at
do you know what? I'm gonna come straight over to your guys' booth here at Gamescom and maybe get a world, please.
You're welcome.
As long as you guys play with me, so it'll be
good.
great.
Sure.
What can we look forward to from Dying Light, the Beast?
Exciting bit. Dying Light, the Beast releases in 4 weeks, September 19th. So it's excitement all over the place. PC, PS5, Xbox Series S and X. We can't wait for you to play the game.
Amazing. I can't wait either. Timon, Aaron, thank you so much for showing me
Thank you so much.
A little bit about Dying Light the Beast. I can't wait to play more.
Thank you.
But for you guys at home, don't forget to pre-order your copy today. Now then, the Xbox Gamescom broadcast continues with some more trailers, including a world premiere trailer for a game that uses deck building as a metaphor for cooking to whip up something entirely unique. Then we'll hear from Double Fine's Tim Schafer about their new opus Keeper. And don't forget, we've still got World of Warcraft and Call of Duty updates toward the end of the day. And not to mention some news on a little indie game. And that's INDY, not INDIE. See you soon.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Dude. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go collect more clips while it's playing.
Things are peaceful here in Palo Pori. But beyond the wall, something has begun to stir. In the face of danger, it's time to get to work. Your recipes might just be our only hope. Because let's face it, who can save the world on an empty stomach? The delicious meals you make will fuel the caretakers, so that they can battle the ravenous monsters threatening your home. Opening soon, Bistro.
It's Bistro. Beasts who was first off, it's so exciting to have you here. And this game, we're gonna straight out the bat. It's clearly Lee Petty's baby in many, many ways. Bit of a Double Fine legend, I hear.
Yeah, he was our art director on Brutal Legend and Broken Age.
I mean, some of the best games you could ever reel off that someone's worked on. I want to know a little bit more about what it's like working with him and your team bringing his vision to life.
Well, Lee has a really, as you can tell from the games, a really strong idea of what a game should look like and how it should feel. Yeah. And he's someone who I've just come to really trust and rely to just have that kind of vision, also be able to execute it. He's really good at technology as well as art. And also leading a team full of people at Double Fine, because it's a very collaborative environment, so you have to have the right touch, you know. Absolutely. And so mostly what it's like working with him is I just leave him alone.
Suppose you can trust day one, he turns up and he knows by day end. He knows exactly what needs to happen. And as you say, it's an element of trust. I think that's really important.
Yeah, especially in a game without any dialogue. So I don't have to worry about him sneaking in any bad language.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Maybe he'll find a way.
We'll find a way to do it on the stream when we play it. Don't you worry. Yeah. I mean, in some ways, it does feel like this game is a bit of a new chapter for the studio. Like
I don't know why it shows that.
Wordless, so nothing to be said there, but it's still atmospheric, still surreal. So what would you say inspired Lee and the team to move in that kind of direction?
Well, a couple of things. When we were talking about what his next game should be, we were like, well, what could we do now? Because things have changed for us. We became part of the Xbox family. We have like support and resources we didn't have before. And
wow, that's so nice. Xbox is really nice.
And what's a game that we probably could never get signed with a publisher?
You know, Xbox looks out for the little guy.
But would be a really personal thing for me and his, you know, wanting to do something really beautiful and strange, mysterious, and yet still really charming. And also, I think at that time, a lot of things were going on with a global pandemic. I don't know if you heard about that, but we were all locked inside. And the only way Lee found a lot of escape from that was to go on long hikes through nature. He'd go into the mountains and look at the nature around his house and think about...
I can see where this is going.
Yeah, about how the humanity was really threatened. We didn't know what was going to happen. We were kind of scared, and yet nature just kept going and changing and evolving and interacting with each other, and that was really inspiring to him. And he's also a weird guy who has like a lot of interesting tastes. Grew up on like the Dark Crystal and Cronenberg films and surrealist painters, and so put those things together to make something that was chill like nature, but also.
I'm gonna get Sody Pop.
And I think you'll see that in the game.
Yeah, when you mentioned Cronenberg films, I am now slightly worried for the Seabird, but I'm hoping that you're going to leave that bit out.
Well, you're just going to have to. The game's.
Yeah, we're not getting anything today on that.
It's all about surprise, but it's not a horror game.
Yeah.
Although it's an interesting Lee's vibe with this game is that it's not some super violent horror game with a lot of blood, but it's also not like just when you think of a cozy game, they're sweet and they're cuddly cats in it. But this is like it's got a weird vibe where the unexpected might happen.
It's like atmospherically off. There's something amiss.
Yeah, something lets you know that you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it like when you started off with the initial sketches? That must be quite a fun time during the development process where you are still sort of hashing things out, but then moving forward to what we see today, how's that sort of transformation been?
I mean, it was fun to watch Lee and his small crew get together when they just started, and they were just trying different gameplay ideas out. You know, it really was a blank canvas for them to just experiment and experiment with things that are not just what I mentioned, surrealist painters. Like, it's not just melting clocks, but it's also like the procedure they came up with their art by like tearing up words to make new words. And
so which do you play as in this game?
So that it was fun to watch this process of when the sky's the limit. What you come up with and watching it evolve to, of course, it just had to be a walking lighthouse.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I want to go back to what you were saying a little bit about the surrealism and paints. I want to stick on art for a moment because naturally everything we've seen so far screams beauty in these great ways.
Screaming beauty is what we call it.
Screaming beauty!
Perhaps it has something to do with the initiative.
Tell me a bit more about the art direction itself and how that ties to the actual mechanics of the game now.
Yeah, I mean, the art direction is, very specific vision of Lee's, but it relates to the interactions that you have in the game.
Basically, I'm in the
It is an adventure game that has puzzles.
Okay, I'm never leading an
But
expedition
they're
for 6
a
months.
light
Bunch of
puzzles
scientists.
because it's
Then
really
the
much more
mission.
of an
That's it.
atmospheric
Where am I? Is this
experience.
heaven? Then why did it look so
Not
like a
supposed
zone?
to get stuck on a puzzle. You can't die, you can't fail in the game. But you use the light that the lighthouse has to interact with the world and cause changes to happen. And you also have a companion named Twig, which is this seabird.
Seabird, yeah.
Twig, you can send Twig out to interact with the world too.
I mean, you guys are very typically known for quite a lot of experiences that are somewhat reality warping, mind bending. Are we going to see those kind of same shades? What's really the vibe of people?
Well, I mean, I think we talked about the films that inspired Lee, like David Cronenberg or David Lynch. Those films all have
so you spawn like
really
left.
weird, unexpected things happen in them. But it
would
seems
be
like first like nonsense, but there's a kind of dream logic to it that makes it make sense. Yeah, it means something, but it's not necessarily clear what it means, and it probably means more than one thing. And it's really open to the player to have this experience of playing this game and try and think about what all the different things mean.
Well, that's going to be interesting when it comes out and see other people's interpretations then, potentially, of what Lee's getting at the game with the relationship between the seabird and the lighthouse. That's really fascinating.
I love it.
Now,
I have to
9/11
ask you
just
a really
happened.
important
Holy fuck.
question about the seabird. Twig. Unfortunately, it's going to completely shape my opinion of the game. So,
Okay. So these are all cash. Okay.
Well, that's an interesting question. I don't want to give away everything that happens in the game.
This is a simple yes or no answer, Tim. No, it will be the whole time, I swear. Look at the birds. He's going to make me weep already. Well, obviously, we got studio here, Henry, so I do have to ask. People are always curious about you guys, what Double Fine is cooking up behind closed doors. And the last time we spoke to you was back in 2021, where we saw Psychonauts 2. So what have you been up to since then outside of Keeper? Can you actually...
Shit, dude, OBS is,
Right now, that we are making other games too.
not looking
Multiple
good.
games going on at the studio. And the thing I will say is that they're all brand new. They're all brand new IP. We did Psychonauts 2, and that is
I don't know why.
keeping us fine for sequels for a while.
Great work on that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of team effort. Here's some footage of the team.
Yeah, they are working. Right?
Except for that guy who's just walking around.
Yeah.
Get to work, Bert. Yeah, we're working on new projects that are brand new IP, and we're excited about Sharing them someday.
Oh,
Okay.
just for someday.
Make sure you let us
What the
know.
fuck?
We're all
We'll let
best
you tell you
pals
first.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any final thoughts on Keeper that you'd like to share?
Well, let's see. Do we talk about the bird? Yeah.
You did the birds.
Yeah.
Bird. There's puzzles.
Yeah.
Got
Mentioned
that.
Puzzles.
Check.
Have I mentioned that it's weird but chill?
Yeah, kind of.
More or less.
Did
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mispronounce metamorphosizing?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
then that's all
I
my
didn't hear
talking
that.
points.
Perfect. We've absolutely named them all, and just in time because we have some.
I think it is my
questions for you. Me and
upspeed.
Henry are going to start grilling you a little game
Yeah.
we like to play on Xbox On called This
Yeah,
or
my
That.
speed is fucked right now.
Well, you're going to have to think pretty quickly. Henry's going to fire some
Shit.
questions at you, and you can either give us one-word answers, or if you need a minute to think, that's fine. But there's some pretty good questions, I won't lie. Henry's
I'll
nailed
do it as
this.
fast as I can.
Game for it?
Lock
Okay.
in.
Right, let's play this or that with Tim Schafer. First up, Jack Black in Brutal Legend or Jack Black in Psychonauts 2?
Oh, well, you could put those together and get Brutal Legend 2, which is not something we're working on.
Nice, I like that.
I'll save it for that.
Would you rather work at the Department of Death as a travel agent, or would you rather work as a Psychonaut?
Psychonaut. It has a lot more personal career growth possibilities. They have badges, whereas Maniac kind of a desk job.
That's true.
Yeah, that
Seems
delay
like
is
you'd like to be a
fucked.
Psychonaut. This is a good question. Telekinesis or clairvoyance?
Well, you can do so much with telekinesis, but clairvoyance lets you see how people see you, which is terrifying, and I don't want to know it, so I'll go telekinesis.
Good pick. Okay, Rad or Raz?
Oh, Lee's game Rad.
Uh-huh.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop
FA,
watching this. I'm just gonna stop. This is kind of mid anyway. But yeah, my speed is fucked right now.
I'll go with Raz because he's
So
on Game
yeah.
Pass.
Oh, I like that. Would you rather be a lighthouse or a seabird?
Oh. Well, seabirds are cool, but lighthouses get pooped on a lot. And in general in life, what I'm saying is you'd rather be the pooper than the thing that gets pooped on. So I'm going seabird.
Unfortunately,